Good morning, guys. I'm waking up. All right. Whew. All right, guys. All right, we got Roblox moving up. Roblox is gapped up pretty nicely. AMC back over 40. We'll see if it holds. You know, it's at 39.90, so I guess we can call that over 40. We've got RNXT acting really, really crazy this morning. Huge gap up. Big move. We got a bunch of stuff we're watching right now. Looking at RNXT, we can look at the catalyst here. RNXT is Renovo RX. They're up 136%. At least they were up 136%. They're now up about 95%. They yesterday evening made a presentation on the intra-arterial chemotherapy as a potential innovative treatment for pancreatic cancer, and thus are up almost 100% this morning. I'll drop this catalyst here so you guys can see it. And that's RNXT right here. It's up to 1038s. Roblox had a great day yesterday. Huge move up. Really nice momentum. What's up, Jordan? Yeah, I think the bond market is closed to play, but I think the actual market is open. What's up, Jordan? Mojo. What's up, Maisha? Art. Fusion. I sleep. I get lots of sleep, bro. I fell asleep at like 9 o'clock yesterday, dude. It's like 6 a.m. my time. So I get up no matter what. Like, I've been waking up this early for years now. And so regardless of how much I want to sleep in, I can anyway. Even on like Saturday, I wake up at like 6, 7. I can't go back to sleep. I'm the type of person that once I wake up, I can't go back to sleep. So like I get really pissed off if somebody wakes me up in the morning because I can't go back to sleep. Like once I sit my head up a little bit, I'm up, man. I can't go back to sleep, you know. Yeah. Hey, what's up, Play? What's up, Brian? Yes, sir. Dionisio. What's up, bro? Hey, John, do you think Prague is going to run today? Earnings after hours? Potentially, maybe. We'll have to see. Yeah. Hey, thank you to Stock Analyst. Yeah, I'm up, bro. I've had my tea and everything, dude. I can't drink coffee. Last week I tried to give myself some coffee, but like my stomach ain't having it. Like my stomach is not having coffee. I love coffee too. It tastes so good, but it's just not the same. And so I try to sneak some coffee in every week. I test it, but my stomach's like, nah, can't handle it. Oh, well. Back to tea, you know. It works. It's got caffeine in it. My wife bought me some of those caffeine gummies. told me to take those, but I like drinking something, you know, something warm, kind of wakes me up a little bit. But we're up. So I don't put anything in it, simply, Maisha. I don't put anything in it. I just drink it plain. Like, I drink my coffee black, and like, I don't put anything in it ever. Like, I'm not a big sweets person in the morning. In the morning, sweets mess with my stomach, and so I don't have milk in it. I don't have sugar in it. I just drink it black. I even tried to buy like the Folgers Easy on Your Stomach coffee. It was like some type of low acidic coffee, but it didn't work either. Oh well. Do you mean Vechain? Or is there a stock name Vet? Follow. Is it Vechain or is there a stock name Vet? Do you mean Vermilion Energy, or do you mean Vechain, the token? Vet kind of looks good, you know. Oh, you mean Vechain or do you mean Vet? Vet, the stock looks good. If you mean Vechain, I've done some videos on Vechain. All right, Vechain has done very well the last week. Okay, the token. Okay, I got you. Hold on. Yeah, it's called Kids. Yeah, chef. Hey, that's about right, man. Honestly, my son gets up at like 5 a.m. to play video games. I can't get him to stop. I've tried taking all the video games away. He still gets up early. What's up, Diogo? What's up, Lewis? AGC merger news. All right, hold on. Let me look at Vechain real quick, and then we'll look at that. All right, there we go. Yeah. All right, so if you guys don't know what Vechain is, I've done a few videos about Vechain. Vechain is a supply chain management token. Basically, it tracks the supply. Its job is basically what they're trying to use Vechain for is supply chain management, in that they can track the supply of goods and products and determine whether it's legitimate, right? So you can kind of counterfeit products, no pun intended, with Vechain, right? So you can track, like, say, like, just to give you an example, you can track like Louis Vuitton, and you can look back at the entire supply chain to make sure that when you buy a purse or whatever it is, that it's a legitimate Louis Vuitton purse, right? It tracks the entire supply. It looks back at the history, tracks the manufacturing of that product, and gives you all the different steps. So it can, you know, that way it tracks it and makes sure that you're buying something that's legitimate. And I think that has use, you know, in cryptocurrencies. People don't understand crypto, and that when you invest in cryptocurrencies, you are funding technologies. Like, people act like it's just made up money. It's not. When you invest in cryptos, you are funding technologies. And so your job as a crypto investor is to try to identify the most interesting technologies and get in early. And then as you buy more of those tokens, which is just a single cryptocurrency unit, which is a token, as you buy more of that and that technology becomes bigger and bigger, you become more and more, you know, you grow with the growth of that technology. And so, you know, Bitcoin is like online gold. Ethereum is like an app store. Vechain is a supply chain management token. And again, I think the richest people in the world are going to be the people that get in early on some of these technologies, not necessarily Vechain. Vechain I like. And if we look at it, over the last 3 months, Vechain has been very bullish, you know, over the last 3 months, edging closer and closer. At the beginning of the year is about 2 cents. Right now it is at about 17, just under 20 cents. So honestly, all things considered, it looks pretty good. It looks pretty good for me personally. And again, I did a video on this one like 6 months ago, right? When this one started to pop, and it looks good. It looks good. You know what I mean? Yeah, I've done some coverage on Vechain. Vechain's dope, man. I like Vechain. It's a cool concept. Again, when you invest in crypto, you're investing in technologies. And Vechain is it has good utility. It's an interesting technology. Let me put the music back on. I'm not sure short-term follow. Yeah, no idea short-term. All right, so we got a few people asking me about AGC. AGC, pop it up. Let's see what happens. And so AGC looks very strong. Again, when I say it looks strong, I'm not saying it's going to go up. I really have no idea. This Altamer growth. Let me read some of this stuff. Hold on. All right, so it's a SPAC merger. Okay. All right, so I'm going to read this article. This article is from Investor Place, who I think is one of Benzinga's partners. But with Investor Place, they said, quote, "Today, one of the biggest rumors in the SPAC, which is a special purpose acquisition company world, involves high-profile Altamer growth, which is AGC. Currently, it's up more than 20%, over 10 times the average daily volume of shares. And it is a SPAC that has recently received a lot of attention. Since the early October, shares of AGC have gone from around 10 to 1664, which is a really solid gain of about 664%. Sure, AGC stock has sold off somewhat from today's highs. However, this is a company that has many aggressive investors are pointing to as a potential squeeze play. There's all the, and again, this is all quoting here. Basically, what they're saying is that it just has a lot of retail interest, specifically AGC. A ton of retail interest is what they're saying. They say it has a bunch of retail interest here. And a lot of the commentary on Twitter appears to be around the approval for the announcement regarding Altamer's pending SPAC merger with Grab. A lot of people are talking about this apparently this morning. And so, yeah, the merger has been delayed. This summer, so an SEC probe into a financial audit of Grab statements over the past 3 years was the reason for the delay. And so, yeah, interesting here. A lot of people just speculating on what's going on with this and what's going to be happening with the merger. All right, so from what I'm seeing, a lot of hype around the merger, the SPAC merger, but it was delayed because of an SEC audit, is what it seems like. A 3-year audit is what it said. At 1540s, testing the previous closing price right here, so it's almost green. And yeah, we'll see. What the heck is playing right now? All right, sorry. All right, so a CEI lawsuit. Now we're looking more into this. CEI is Camber Energy. The Klein law firm announces a lead plaintiff deadline of December 28th in the class action filed on behalf of Camber Energy. Yeah, so I mean, this is to be expected. I mean, CEI getting sued is not shocking, in my opinion. All right, so yeah, CEI getting sued by the Klein law firm. That's the news. We'll see what we get. The big one is RNXT. Look at RNXT, man. This one's up to almost $10 a share, gapping up from 540. So this one's up almost 100%. Roblox is up to 107. So Roblox, in a market that basically crashed yesterday, Roblox ripped. Roblox ripped. The market basically crashed, maintained a downward trend all day yesterday, and it's now gapping down some. Roblox ripped up in that market, which is a pretty good sign. We also have like PUBM gapping up some, which, I don't know what the catalyst is here for PUBM. They boosted the full year outlook guides, fiscal year 22 revenue above estimates. Third quarter results were dropped. Company reported better than expected third quarter earnings per share and sales results, and issued fourth quarter sales guidance that was above the estimates. Raised fiscal year 21 sales guidance above estimates as well. So good results for PUBM. Good third quarter results. We also have VALN gapping up. Not really too much there. That looks good. Anything else that I'm not seeing here that you guys want me to go over? A little bit slow of a day. What's up, Blessing? Boozy, SOPA. Joe says, hey, John. I was on AGC news tomorrow. Yeah, AGC is one we're watching. Big hype involved with this one. So now that we've kind of got that out the way, what's your favorite stock today, guys? What's your favorite stock so far this morning, guys? Let's talk about it. FAMI and ARTL, Ram Ranch, Prague. Yeah, I heard a lot of people talking about Prague. Prague's probably one we should talk about. It's up to 350s. It's been basically sideways for the last few days, though. That's the only problem with Prague, is that it's been a little bit sideways. It went up to 409s earlier, and now it's just kind of creeping up sideways, which is okay. I mean, it doesn't mean it's necessarily done. This one you said had earnings dropping, right? Something like that, huh? Let me look. Virginity. They appointed a new executive. They appointed a new CEO. So Prague appointed a new CEO yesterday. They appointed Adi Mohanty as chief executive officer. And so that's interesting. Any comments on Coinbase this morning, where it's headed? Yeah, we can comment on it. Prague, are you guys watching Prague today? Let me know. We got Prague moving. Roblox is looking solid too. Coinbase is down pretty heavily. What's the reason for this? So Coinbase is down. All right, let me see. We're going to go ahead and do a poll here. See any tornadoes lately? No. not recently, bro. We're going to go ahead and do a poll here. Honestly, ever since I watched that movie Twister in the 90s as a child, I'm unreasonably scared of tornadoes. You know? Yeah, it's probably just from Bitcoin tanking, I'm guessing. Yeah, plausible. The heck is all these random charts up? All right, there we go. All right, Tesla. Yeah, so Coin is down after bad third quarter results. One of their directors sold 20,000 shares of Coin as well. It missed street estimate. It said, okay, so Coinbase had third quarter revenue of 1.24 billion. The total came in shy of a street estimate of 1.57 billion. Revenue declined from the previous 2 quarters of the fiscal year with 1.6 billion and 2 billion in the first 2 quarters, respectively. They also reported 7.4 million monthly transacting users, up year over year, but down from 8.8 million in the second quarter. That's honestly to be expected, though. I mean, in the second quarter, we had Doge and all that craziness in the second quarter. So, like, they're not going to keep up with that momentum. Like, it moves in waves. Like, trust me, like, I get paid to a certain extent from, like, crypto volatility. Like with BitGet as a sponsor and as an affiliate, when Bitcoin's really volatile, I get paid more. And so I can really see the fluctuations in users just by any crypto platform. And so I think that's pretty standard, to be honest. I don't think that they're going to be able to keep up with the second quarter momentum that we had with Dogecoin's craziness. So, you know, it's all good, I think, there. Trading volume is up about 19% in the third quarter compared to 24% in the second quarter, which again, I think is due to Dogecoin's craziness then. Ethereum was 22% of trading volume in the third quarter compared to 26% in the second quarter. Third quarter trading volume totaled 327 million, down from 462 billion in the previous quarter. So yeah, I mean, it's to be expected. But yeah, that's the reason Coinbase is down. Now, it just depends on what your view of Coinbase is. You know, if you like Coinbase long term, it's probably fine. You know, it just depends on what you're trying to do, you know. Is there a filter to find a deal on stocks from the outstanding shares versus current price and market cap? Okay, so what do you mean? You mean multiplying the current price times the market cap to get the difference between what the reported outstanding or what the current What I meant is that you meant multiplying the outstanding shares by the price to see what the current market cap is relative to the previous market cap, to see the differences, to see if you think it's like overbought or oversold. That might be a good idea. I don't know though if that would work. It could. I don't know. Not a bad idea though. All right, we got Palantir down as well in pre. Yeah, it's not a bad idea, Bob. Probably build a script for that or something. I can make my app, probably. I can make my app give you that. Let me see. I could probably make my app give you that. All right, so you want, okay, they give me the market cap. We want to multiply the outstanding shares times the price, right? Let me look at my API and see if I can make, I can probably build that for you right now. We can see if it works. Give me 1 second. All right. All right, but yeah, we got Palantir just tanking here, guys. Not looking healthy. All right, there we go. All right. All right, so we want to look at the, sorry, I got to look up the path in this API. So whenever you're looking at an API, you gotta look at the, it's the object path, right? So this is data into, we want to find the price and the market cap. Let me see, highlights. market capitalization is here. And then you would multiply, or you would see what that is. So we already have the market cap. We don't need that. We need the price times the outstanding shares. This is what we need. Let's see if we can find the price somewhere. General. We got the price somewhere. Hold on. What is AMC right now? AMC is $39. So just look for like a $39 something. No. Shares. Here's the outstanding shares. It's shares outstanding. All right, let me write this down. All right, give me 1 second, guys. I'm trying to build this thing for Bob real quick. Hold on 1 second. All right, so it's shares outstanding with camel case. All right, so we got the shares outstanding. Now we just got to find the price somewhere. It should be able to give me the price. We should probably write the price on this app anyway, right? Technicals, shares short. Short percent. Ooh, short percent is kind of like the short volume ratio. Valuation. Outstanding shares. I don't see the price anywhere. I can probably find the price on one of these APIs. All right. Sorry, guys. Give me 1 second. Bear with me, team. Looking up API data. Hold on. All right. So one of these have got to show me just the freaking price, right? All right. Got the chart here. Data. Dude, they've got to show me the price, right? Analyst ratings, earnings, financials, general. Where's the freaking price, bro? General is what I would think this would be under. Bob, listen, if you could find the price here, I'll do it. I just got to find the price. They should have the price. It's just weird that they don't. Technicals. I can't find it, to be honest here. My bad, bro. All right. Yeah, it could be bid and ask. Yeah, no, you're good, Bob. You're good, brother. All right. Hey, look, I'll have to look up that later, but I'll try to build that for you, Bob. I'm sure I can find the price API point somewhere. But yeah, we got PLTR. Look at Palantir, guys. Palantir is just tanking down here. It's dropping pretty heavily for PLTR. You guys know me. My ADD will just distract me with the quickness. All right, so RBC Capital downgraded Palantir to an underperform rating. They lowered the price target to $19. This is what's going on with Palantir. That's why it's down to 23.50s, because RBC Capital downgraded them, I think. They also had earnings that dropped yesterday. Were the earnings good or bad? This is probably actually what caused the drop. There's got to be a bid in the ass somewhere. But yeah, bad earnings, I think, here. Closed 9.35% lower yesterday. Palantir revenue grew 36% year over year to $392 million, slowing from the previous 2 quarters. right, so a lot of people are buying this dip in Palantir. Are you? That's the question. And Palantir's dipping here. Are you buying the dip? Kathy Woods is, you know. Yeah, I don't know, man. They said RIVN would be debuting and IPOing yesterday, KT7, but I didn't see it. What's up, lady? Yeah, we'll see. No? Okay. Here, this is a good poll. Oh, crap. I messed up the poll. That's all right. You guys know what I meant by it. Are you buying the Palantir dip? Palantir dip. I never can pronounce. This is the one, man, this name has my number, bro. Anytime I try to say it, it's just got me. Palantir. I don't even know how to say it. We got OCGN gapping up in pre-market today as well. Palantir dipping down. It's at 2350s. OCGN is up to 916s. We're watching that. We got PUBM gapping up some. Party PRTY tanking down as well after a big gap up. DXF is moving up a little bit. I got a 15-minute chart up. Let me put the regular. Look at DXF. DXF is gapping up now. This is Duncan Financial Holdings Limited. It's up to $2.08, $2.09 here. They announced the transformation of the business into metaverse and blockchain industry. And so that is the catalyst here. Let me show you guys. This is the catalyst that just dropped. They're basically entering the metaverse, and then they're moving on that news. So that's basically what's going on, is that they announced the transformation of business into metaverse and blockchain industry. We'll see what happens. Palantir. Okay. No, the stationary bike company is Peloton. This is Palantir. Or Palantir. I don't know. Let me see. I gotta Google this once and for all. Okay, so the way you pronounce it is PA-LAN-TIR. So Palantir. So that's right. The way I've been saying it is right. Palantir. Anyways, are you buying that? Let me know. Vote now, guys. Vote now. We got 32 votes. 69% of you are saying no. 31% of you saying yes. Vote now, guys. Do it now. Thoughts on AMC? I mean, AMC's dipping. It's at 39s, you know. Clearly, if we want to see it continue going up, we want to see it hold. But I mean, I think if we look at a 30-minute chart, you know, if we look at the last 10 days, it looks pretty good still. You know, it was down to 34s a few days ago, and so we're up to almost $40. We just want to see it hold its gains. We're pulling back to a really important support level right around $40 as well for AMC. So we'll see if it continues. Palantir is falling because it got downgraded. I believe it had worse than expected third quarter results that dropped for PLTR. I think that's what's going on. What's up, Jason? Hey, good morning, bro. But look at DXF, guys. DXF gapping up. I'm trying to see what the float is for DXF here, but it's gapping up heavily. It's got a float of 1.68 billion. So that's Palantir. Let me see with DXF. DXF has got a pretty small float. I don't know what the actual float is, but I know the outstanding shares is less than 21 million, which means the float has to be smaller than that. And so we'll see. Did it really? Yeah, the metaverse is huge, and I think that's what DXF is going to do. The metaverse, I'd really. So I see Healthy say, "I've been diving deep into the metaverse speculation. I believe it's going to be the next big thing." I think it is as well. I think it probably is too. Look, I'll tell you what. I know what I'm getting my son and daughter for Christmas this year. You know what I mean? Here's a question. With all the hype in meta stocks and cryptos, do you have and use VR? Yeah. I'm going to get them an Oculus, probably Beach Palm. What's up, Beach? Yeah, so we got DXF ripping. It's at 220s, 230s. AMC's creeping down at 39.40, so we're watching that. We got Roblox, which had a great day yesterday. Even with bad market action yesterday, Roblox flew, and so that's usually pretty good. Yeah, Tesla down. All right, there's DXF, just broke highs, guys. Just broke highs for DXF. We got the 235 previous high of the day now. Look at DXF rip. So DXF is going. We'll see if it holds. You know, we got this little range between $2 and $2.35, so that 35-cent range. A lot of people are watching it. RNXT is another big gapper this morning as well. Yeah, give me some suggestions on what kind of VR setup I should get. What type of VR setup I should get. I want a legit one, like a good one. Yeah. What's up, Pawn? All right, DXF popping up here. I remember RVLV fell to 17 on earnings September 20 and stayed down for 4 weeks and started to run and has not stopped yet. Now a year later, it's at $84. Yeah, for sure. Yeah. Yeah, I'm probably going to go with the Oculus Quest 2. Interesting. All right, Grom, shorting Roblox. No, I'm not shorting Roblox. Hey, thank you, Cranky. No, I've never heard of that beach. SOPA? Yeah, SOPA IPO. And all right, so look, we have DXF. It's holding at that 235 level we talked about. Now we'll see if it holds support and continues ripping up for DXF. We got SOPA here at 34.40s. What's up, Jeremy? Yeah. All right, Grom. Lucid is still a lot of speculation. Yeah, Lucid craziness. Last few weeks. Just volatile. Big movement here. Look at Lucid, man. Lucid putting in some of the biggest percentage moves we've seen. Yeah. I'm sure my son will eventually get tired of it to play, but my daughter's not really into video games. She used to be. Now I think it happens with every kid, right? Like my daughter's just not into games anymore. And I think what happens with every kid. It's what happened to me. Is that you get really into games when you're a kid, right? As you start to turn into a teenager, you just become less interested in them unless they're like, competitive multiplayer games. That's what I used to do, at least. And then eventually I went back to them, but I had a little hiatus for a few years. Yeah, Jason, it's okay. All right, dope. Gareth. What's up, Jeremy? How old am I? How old do you think I am? I always ask everybody that when they question how old I am. I'm assuming you're surprised that I have kids. I got 2 kids, bro. My daughter's basically 12, almost 13. All right, here's Roblox, guys. Do you think Roblox continues today? I think is a question. Y'all are about right. I'm not going to tell you exactly how old I am. But y'all are about right. Y'all are close. What trading platform do you use? I use TD Ameritrade Thinkorswim. How old is Hemsworth? I don't know, man. Yeah. Hey, what's up, Lucas? I'm good, bro. I'm early 30s. Yeah. But yeah, do y'all think Roblox continues here? Let me see what everybody's talking about with Palantir. Okay, most people are not buying the Palantir dip. Interesting. $38, bro? Do I really look 38? Dude, that hurts, man. That's a dagger to my heart, bro. That's a dagger to my heart, dude. Do y'all really think I'm 38? I mean, bro, listen, I know I'm old. I know I'm getting kind of old here, But like 40? Y'all think I'm 40, man? Come on now. Y'all think this face is 40? Yeah, I guess I could see it. I'm looking a little rough. Hair's a little crazy. I need a haircut for sure. But hey, it's all good. Yeah, that's what I'm doing, M. Johnson. You're 18 forever, I should be 30 forever, but it's all good. I know. I'm just messing with y'all. Yeah, like I said, are y'all buying Palantir on these dips? You love it. 86. Hey, well, you're the realist. Follow the White Rabbit. I like your coffee cup. My daughter got me this cup. It says, I don't need Google. My father knows everything. And honestly, she's right, bro. This cup is right, dude. I do know everything, bro. SoFi earnings today. Nervous? Hey, well, good luck, Craigie. Yeah, Lou, I feel you, man. No, I don't have a VRS set up, M. Johnson. I was just saying I'm going to probably get my kids one for Christmas. All right, SOPA popping up here. What is this, an IPO? Up to 36. Yeah. Yeah, if I shaved, I would look really young. I still get carded for cigarettes. Let me rephrase. I don't actually buy cigarettes anymore. I don't smoke cigarettes, To be honest, they don't do anything. Like, what's the purpose? They just kill you. There's no purpose in cigarettes. With that said, though, when I've bought CBD before, I get carded. And if I shave my beard, I definitely do. but I like the beard. Yeah. Yeah, I'm gonna get my kids one for Christmas. Honestly, I'm surprised this API I have doesn't give me the price. It's got to give me the price. Let me see EOD data. No, that's not it. What? My account. I guess we could look for the bid and the ask. All right. Okay, so it's going to be open. Bob, so if you're wondering about that data that we talked about, it's going to be under open. Roblox. Yeah, I used to work as a bartender at the Marriott, and they would make me card anybody, bro. They would make me card anybody. And I've said it before, but like, you know, somebody like me, you card somebody like me, and they're going to be all like, you know, flattered and like, oh, thank you. You know, that's so nice of you. You card a freaking gray haired 70-year-old man. He ain't having that. He is not happy about that whatsoever. He is mad, upset, does not want you to card him, and ultimately just throws a fit about it. You know, I had to do it. Dumb rules, man. There should be a rule like, look, if there's gray hair, don't card them. You know, you don't need to card them. Yeah, I'm buying Rivian potentially. Just depends. All right, guys. All right, guys. I'm gonna have to look up some of this more data from the EOE. I might have to add just a new API to get that AGFY moving. We've got RNXT, which is all the way down to $9. DXF basically filled some of this gap here, all the way back down to 2. So it doesn't look as interesting. We've got AMC down to 39.18s. We've got Roblox at 106.70s. Yeah, kind of red. What's up, Brio? Mark. Yeah, it was a rough day yesterday. Tongue. Smile Direct Club under 4. Yeah, I heard about SDC crashing here. And I've said it before. I've said this. I've been very open about SDC. And about how I didn't like it long term. I see CCNC trying to spike. We got PUBM that's up. SOPA. RNG. Ring Central. Big gap up for RNG here. BKKT all the way back down to 25. What else do we see, guys? Y'all see anything else? Prague earnings today. Yeah, I saw Prague. Yeah, I did see Prague earnings. All right, guys. All right, guys. William C. down. Prague is up slightly. Are y'all buying Prague? And also, guys, let me know. You know, we do have the Palantir dip question. 156 votes already. 77% of you say no, you're not buying that. What about Lucid here? I think Lucid has been one of the more volatile stocks in the market. I mean, it's down some. Do you think Lucid bounces at 42 bucks? I think we got a lot of confirmation here at 42. And I think if we're looking for a bounce level, I think $42 makes sense. What's the mini Mac? I haven't even heard of that, man. That thing's tiny, bro. All right, but what does this do? The Mac Mini? What does it do, though? Mac Mini. Like, what does it actually do? It's a chip? What do you do with this chip? I don't know. Prague's supposed to squeeze soon. Yeah, I heard a lot of people talking about Prague. We got Roblox up, AMC down, and then we got RNXT that's trying to make moves. DXF tried as well. What's up, Ozon? It's a computer. Okay. I'm showing that it's a chip. It's an Apple M1 chip with 8-core CPU and 8-core GPU, 256 gigabyte storage. Okay, so it's got a solid state drive. That's not bad. Gigabit of Ethernet. They also have another 512 SSD gigabyte storage option. Like, what is it, though? If I can use it, I'll buy it, you know? But I got to figure out what to do with it. Yeah, Kai. Yeah, DXF. Yeah, RNG gapping up really nicely. DXF. DXF trying to hold at $2. We'll see if it does. You know, DXF is trying. Roblox here. Again, do you think Roblox holds over $100 a share? You know, we've got that 105 previous lifetime high. The new lifetime high is almost 111 for Roblox. Yeah, but what does the chip do? Can somebody tell me what you do? Like, say I buy this chip, right? I buy this chip. What do I do with it? I buy the Mac Mini. What do I do with this? That's what I'm confused about. What do I do with this? Oh, we also have SoFi. SoFi down. Okay. Okay, it's a tiny computer. Okay. Well, like, where's a real picture of it? Let me see. Oh, I see. That's dope, though, bro. That's dope. So I can edit videos in that thing? Oh, that's kind of dope. All right. I kind of like it now. At first, I thought it was just a chip. And I was just kind of like, eh. But, like, if I want to buy a Mac so I can do it... If I wanted to buy a Mac so I can develop on it, because, like, Mac is weird. Like, if I want to build an iPhone app, I have to have a Mac. And I have a Mac already, but, like, if I wanted another one that was purely for developing, I could buy one of these things. That's kind of cool. I'm gonna buy my wife one of these. I'm gonna buy Kira one of these. Get her like the whole setup, get her a monitor and everything. That way she doesn't have to use my computer. How do you think Prague's gonna open? I don't know. No idea for Prague, bro. We're watching it, I mean, but I don't know what it's gonna do. It's at 350s, you know? Yeah, that's kind of what I do, Tanvir. I mean, I've got an Alienware R12, I think is what I have. Might be an R11, I can't remember. But All right, so RNXT, guys, basically giving back all of its gains. RNXT put in some really big percentage moves and then just didn't hold them. You know, went all the way up to 14.20s, back all the way down to $8. Everybody's just kind of getting scared out of it. Now we'll see if we bounce at 8, but I think a lot of people are watching that. We got Roblox here. AMC kind of a similar story. I mean, it's down to 39s. We really wanted to bounce at 40, so we'll see if we can get back over $40 to see if it actually holds. CPI is going to be rough. We have CPI data dropping today. To be honest, I didn't even know. Let me look up. Yeah, what time is CPI data supposed to drop? Shiba is down. Yeah, I see that. We got some movements in crypto. I mean, biggest move in crypto today was like you can see LRC. LRC is up to 360s, up 55%, so huge moves for LRC. Interesting. So we're watching those. Prog up. Yeah, it's over 350. We'll see what happens. Yeah, I'll look up when CPI data is going to drop. All right, so it comes out November 12th is when CPI data is supposed to drop, it says. November 12th. According to, yeah, it's supposed to come out November 12th at 8:30. So not today. It comes out in 2 days, I'm pretty sure. What's up, SPAC? I think I found another display date for short data here in the API that I want to fix here. So like if I put this up here, let me show you. So for short float, here, hold on one second. I think this actually works. Oh no, it's under technicals. It's under EOD data technicals. That should work. See if it does. It should work. And it does. Boom. Short float is 19%. All right, let me go ahead and update this. I broke it somehow. All right, so we just fixed the API a little bit. Oh crap, what'd I do? Okay, there we go. All right, boom. All right, we got the API short data working. I'm gonna go ahead and update this to the Google Play Console for the Squeeze app. And if anybody wants the Squeeze app, you can download it here. I'll post the link. Actually, I have to bundle this, guys. So I'm gonna have to bundle this into a APK file before I upload it to the Google Play console to update the app, and so I'm not going to do that while I'm streaming. I have to bundle it from the command line, and that usually takes 15-20 minutes. It's really using and taxing on resources for my computer, so I think I'll probably just wait to do that after the stream. But I did fix it, and we should be okay in terms of short float data. But yeah, we got Prague up to 350s. We're watching that. We got Roblox at 106.50s. We're looking at that. We've got AMC at 39.30s, 39.40s. We got RNXT at 8.40s. So we're looking at all this stuff here. OCGN is also gapping up some as well. What do y'all think of OCGN? And again, Palantir, guys, with a big drop. Do you think it's on a discount now? Are you guys buying this pullback in Palantir? Let me know. It's down to 23.50s right now, 23.50s. But again, we also have OCGN gapping up. It's at 9.17s. Bouncing off of $9 over the previous closing price. We'll see if those hold as well. What are you guys buying today? You guys green or red so far? Let me know. What's up, Emmanuel? Bob, I'm not sure, brother. I've got my mom in town, so like I haven't really been working a lot lately, especially in like programming. Just because my mom's in town, it's the first time I've seen my mom in like 2 years. And so my mom was in Canada, and I hadn't really seen her in years. So she just came in town a few days ago, and so I've just kind of been spending time with her because she's staying at my house for the next day, and she's leaving. And so during that time, I haven't been working a lot. Yeah, we have it. I mean, if you want the app, guys, you could download the app if you have an Android. I got to do the iOS app as well. But if you want the Android app, you can download it here. Again, give it about a day before that update goes live for the short float data to be back. But after about a day, the short float data could be back, and you can download it, the app there. Yeah, for sure, keeping it real, 100%. Hey, sure, Beach, if you want to, brother. Yeah, 100% chaotic. Hey, thank you, Silver. It has a loading screen. So right now, the loading screen that I have for it is specifically programmed here. I don't know if I can show you this because I don't want you guys to see the API key. But like we do have a loading screen, and I have a hook that I designed for it. The hook, we have a loading screen. It basically gives me a spiral. I mean, I can make it anything I want, but right now it's a spiral. And so like the API that I currently have for it is right here. It's a spiral, and so you can see it right here, which it just says if not loaded. So like if loaded is not true, basically meaning, to show you guys a little bit about programming, if not loaded, it just means that if the data hasn't come back from the API yet, return the activity indicator, which is a yellow spiral. I can make it any color. I could also make it larger if you guys would prefer to. But this is what they mean by that. And so if I search for anything, there's a yellow spiral right here. You see the yellow spiral? Yellow. You see it? And I didn't search for anything, and so it's gonna reset after 5 seconds. But yeah, it does have a yellow spiral loading button. Yeah, I'm watching AGC. A lot of people talking about AGC. A lot of people are watching it. SOS is halted. Yeah, I heard SOS had some bad news that came out for this one. I think something happened with SOS. I could look it up to see what's going down with it, but something bad came out with SOS. I can't remember what it was. Halted. It's a news pending T1 halt. They reported 6 units of mobile smart data center have arrived at its construction site in Marionette County, Wisconsin. Another 11 units are expected to arrive in December. They reported progress on the construction of their North American supercomputing hosting center. So I guess it wasn't bad news. So this is good news, but this is just a T1 halt. Yeah. AGC, yeah, I'm watching AGC for sure. A lot of people are watching AGC. AGC's got some big volume and momentum. A lot of people paying attention to AGC. All right, let me see what we got here. It's a slower day, though, guys. I mean, it's definitely a slower day, but AGC was certainly watching, Yeah, what about what about Rivian? What is that supposed to drop? Hey, thank you, Mirage. I appreciate you, bro. Yeah, Prague's got a lot of hype about it too, but look at AGC. So AGC is one of the most hyped up stocks in pre-market. That's dope, though. The Squeeze app has over 200 people daily using it, which is dope. Yeah. Yeah, so AGC, we could look up the AGC data. So currently, AGC is a short float of 35%. So it looks like a short squeeze play. A float of 50 million, short volume ratio today of 32%, short volume of 14 million, volume of 44 million, market cap of 975 million. It doesn't have any ratings. The latest SEC filing is a 425. And I'm not sure what's going on with this here, but webcast third quarter 21 results announcement on Thursday tomorrow for AGC. And then, yeah, we have, let's see, there's more data. So here's AGC. And market cap 975, institutionally owned, about 85% institutionally owned. So yeah. Yeah, that's what I thought it would be yesterday. The real question, do you want to pay $75 a share for Rivian? Yeah, that is a good question. Let me cross-check that short flow data with Ortex just to make sure I'm getting the most accurate short flow data. So we're talking about AGC here. Yeah, that's actually right. Okay, good. Yeah, then I'm going to get this update out immediately. This is actually more accurate than the last short flow data I had. So 36%. Okay, so this is actually really accurate here. Good. All right, so yeah, so guys, so this short float is on par with Ortex data. So this short float lines up exactly with Ortex. If we search AMC, and again, this latest update that gives you the new short float will be live by the end of the day today. I'll get it live by the end of the day today. But yeah, it's on par with Ortex level data, which is great. And again, it's a completely free app. It doesn't cost a penny. That's my big mentality, is just to give everything away for free. And so if you want this app, like I said, you can download it. It's on Google Play. IPO or iOS app is coming soon. There's the link if you want it, if you have an Android. Not worth it. Rivian's got to prove itself if it's worth that much. It's on the Google Play Store. So, I mean, yeah, they don't, the Google Play is not going to let me put anything up there that's not safe. It doesn't need any permissions on your phone either. So, like, it requires no permissions. So, like, you don't have to give it any permissions. It doesn't need any of your data. It's just a scanning app. That's all it is. It just scans, looks up free data, and it's free. Yeah, I'm definitely watching AMC today, keeping it real. I think that if we look at the last 10 days of AMC, it looks strong. You know what I mean? But we'll see if it holds. This pullback, we do want to see it hold around 35, 40 bucks. We don't want to see it drop below, I would say, like 35. And then it basically filled everything back. Short squeeze on Prague. Yeah, I've heard a lot of people talk about Prague, potential short squeeze here. A lot of people are speculating on it, and it looks good. It's up to 350s. We'll see. What's up, Chris? Tesla, yeah, Tesla with the big drop yesterday. And Tesla is really what's dragging a lot of this other stuff down. So, like, Tesla's drop is really what's dragging a lot of these things down, to be honest. So we'll see what happens. But, yeah, that's kind of what's going down, is, like, Tesla is dragging some stuff down. Isn't it already? SBEA? I don't know. I thought SBEA was that saucy, but I'm not 100% sure. RNG up to almost $300. RNG up to almost 300. Roblox here, flying. I can check my app. How? I can check my app. You wanted to check Blake? I gotta do an enter here. I gotta do one that I can press enter. All right, so Blake currently has a 36% short float, 36 million in the float. Short volume ratio today of 29%. Institutionally owned is about 40%. Short volume of 1.8 million, volume of 6.4 million, market cap of 1.5 billion. No ratings currently, and yeah, not too bad. Not too bad. How do you update your app? So for me to update it, Silver, I have to basically change, all right, so from a programming perspective, to update the app, you have to go to the JSON file and you have to change the version code, right? So I have to change the version code. I got to just make it one up. It's whenever you see like different versions of an app coming out, that's from the developer changing the version code and basically adding something to the code, right? So they changed the version code, so I got to do that. I got to switch the version code up, and then I have to basically create an APK file, or specifically an Android bundle file. So I have to use my command line to create an Android bundle file, and then go to the Google Play console and update, and just basically upload the new file, and then that's it. And then usually Google Play will have it live within 2 hours of me doing that. And then you just have to go to your app store and click update, and it should update. Yeah, I don't know when it's going to be available on iOS. It's coming, but it might, there's not really I've never updated anything to iOS. I've never added anything to the iOS app store. And so that's a new process for me. And so it's just going to take me a little while. No, I haven't added it yet, Silver. That's something I'll have to wait after the stream, because I'll have to, like, creating a bundle, an Android bundle, usually takes about 15 to 20 minutes. And then I have to do that, and then I have to update it. It's going to take, me updating the app is going to take about 30 minutes. And so I'm not going to be able to do it right now, and it's going to use my resources. SOPA, guys, is back up to 37. SOPA up to 37. Mostly a scalper tie, so I trade VWAP, scalping momentum. All right, we got about 230 votes here. Are you buying the Palantir dip? 76% of people are saying no. Interesting. Okay, so most people are saying no, they're not buying the Palantir dip. What's up, LA? Hey, good morning. CPI in 30 minutes? Are you sure? I was showing that the CPI data didn't come out until the 12th. CPOP. Look at CPOP, guys. CPOP at the 8 a.m. scrum. CPOP. So we got the 8 a.m. scrum going on right now. Look at CPOP. CPOP's up to 310s, 311s. Okay, so the core CPI is dropping at 8:30. Okay, gotcha. What website was that you used for the stats on Blink? That was my app. That was my app, Keeping It Real. It's called the Squeeze app. It's a app that I developed that gives you free data. Again, it's not available for iOS or basically for iPhone yet. You can only download it if you have an Android, just because it's 2 different languages, it's 2 different platforms, it's 2 different consoles that I have to update it to. But if you have an Android, specifically like a Galaxy or whatever, you can download it. There's the link. But yeah, with CPOP gapping up, I'm going to try to look up the catalyst for CPOP here. All right, CPOP is up. I see a Form 20 filing. I don't know what any other reason CPOP is up. I don't see an actual catalyst being dropped here yet for CPOP. All right, so they reported fiscal year 21 financial results is what just happened. So yeah, CPOP just reported financial results. And they're up to 310s, 311s now. We'll see if they hold. We do have RNXT. If you guys remember here, guys, do you guys remember the level I talked about for RNXT? And I talked about this level way back here. I talked about this level. I said, hey, let's see if we bounce at $8. And then look at precisely where we bounced at. Look at this. This is why good technicals are important. Because look at this bounce level. Literally off of the cent of what we called out. And there's the $8 bounce. Beautiful bounce. We'll see if it continues back up over the VWAP here. OCGN is breaking underneath the VWAP right now. It's at 890s. But yeah, CPOP is up on, it looks like good fiscal year 21 financial results. So yeah, we'll see. Hey, what's up, Rich? Yeah, DXF. No, there's no desktop version. It's just a mobile application for the time being. I guess I could build it would be pretty easy for me to build a website. What if I added that to my beginner trading? I could add that, actually. That's a good idea. I could add that. All right, DXF fell all the way down below 180s, back up to 197s. Hey, thank you, Jason. I appreciate you, bro. He said, I've said it before and I'll say it again, man. I love your streams and what you do. I don't know what I did before I found it. Never stop, good day. Or never stop, good sir. Hey, I appreciate you, Jason. Thank you, man. Position on buying AMC? I mean, it depends. I'm kind of bullish in AMC. It just depends. I like AMC. I think that AMC has potential, and I just want to see AMC hold over. I want to see it hold over specifically like 37.50. You know, really, ideally, I'd like to see AMC get back over $40. I think if we look at AMC in the last 10 days, it's pretty strong, you know, but I want to see it hold its gains. You know, the biggest thing that we want to see from AMC is we want to see it holding its gains. Now, of course, as you guys always know, I don't know what AMC is going to do. It could go up, it could go down, it could go sideways. I have no idea. We're just guessing here, speculating. Don't sue me, you know. Yeah, when is RIVN going live? I've heard some speculation on it, but nobody really knows exactly when RIVN is going to go live. I thought it would be yesterday, but it wasn't. We got RNXT bouncing right around that $8 support level we talked about. Yeah, you know. OSTK. Sorry, I got a few people asking me about OSTK. My bad. Or OTRK. Is it OTRK or OSTK? Let me see. OTRK, keeping it real, wanted me to look at. Rough looking long-term chart here. But it had some good news that dropped. When was this? On the 5th? What was this news? The only problem is that it just didn't hold its gains, unfortunately. And so I don't know about this one. Okay, third quarter earnings beat estimates. OTRK had better than expected third quarter earnings per share and sales results and issued fiscal year 21 guidance. So positive results here for OTRK. It just didn't hold, unfortunately. It's below where I thought it was. But I think it still had a losing earnings per share. It was down 35 cents per share, it looks like. So it is what it is. We'll see if it holds at like $8, $9. OSTK. Overstock.com. I've seen this one a lot. I've seen this one go from a relatively cheap stock to a much bigger stock. I remember when this one was at 250s and 260s. And so in terms of like overstock, you know, it doesn't look bad to me. I just don't know enough about this company specifically. I think it's got a beautiful long-term chart. Beautiful long-term chart. Great gains, great holding. And yeah, we'll see. You know, and I remember I used to be really skeptical of it, but it doesn't look bad. Yeah, DXF. Metaverse play, yeah. What's up, John? ASMB? ASBM at 307s. Rivian today from 11 to 2 p.m. Okay. Yeah, ASMB is just pretty slow, John, unfortunately for me. Like, in terms of, like, what I look for in stocks that I'm going to buy is that I look for volume and I look for trend, right? In terms of volume's pretty light here. You know, nothing really to talk about there in terms of volume, and trend has been mostly down over the last year. So it's just not really my style. Hope you understand. Yeah, it's never an exact scheduled time. It's usually, but I think a lot of people thought it would be yesterday too. Since SENS honestly has a really good long-term chart too. It's up to 375. Not something I'm gonna day trade. It's at 360s now. It did bounce off at 350s. It looks like earnings dropped 8 cents profit per share. So, but the long-term chart doesn't look bad. Again, I'm not telling you should buy any of these. I really don't know what these stocks are gonna do. They could go up, they could go down, they could go sideways. Not an investment professional, not liable for losses. Always make your own assessments and trade responsibly. Don't sue me, is what I'm trying to say. No shares of METX. Keeping it real. Honestly, METX has kind of done a nice little pop over the last few weeks, though. But yeah, I don't hold any. VALN gapping up some. Yeah. Hey, nice, Jamie. Hey, what's up, Dan? Lucid? Yeah, Lucid super volatile, honestly. SOPA? Yeah, SOPA looks like an IPO yesterday, no? Yeah, so SOPA IPO'd yesterday. Pretty good gains for an IPO. It went from $15 all the way up to $44 a share. So those are pretty good gains in terms of IPO. It's still a little early for me, but like we're looking at it. All right, we got CLIR here. CLIR up to 160s. Looks good. GSAT, EVGO, yeah. Yeah, EVGO at 1450s, 1415s. Huh? All right. Hey, send your brother in here too. All right. Sorry. Had to mute it for a second. But yeah. Yeah, for sure. Keeping it real. GGPI, Joseph. Yeah, EVGO is volatile. I mean, that's the biggest thing about it. Like, EVGO is volatile. But if we look at EVGO on a 30-minute chart, which is a 10-day chart, this thing has made some crazy good rip-ups. It was at 825 at its lows in the last 10 days, and it's currently up to 1412. So really big percentage moves for EVGO. Big percentage moves. And I know this one started to run. They have a conference call scheduled for 11 a.m. today. Third quarter earnings announcement are confirmed for today. And at 6 a.m., they saw earnings drop. Third quarter sales of 6.2 million, better than the 5.38 million estimate. Fiscal year 21 sales of 20 to 22 million, which were better than the 20.31 million estimate. They reported revenue guidance range frames the consensus mark. And so it looks to be pretty good results. I'm not sure why it's down so much, but I think a lot of people were probably front loading onto this. And so when it wasn't as good as they thought, they might have ended up selling or taking profit here. But again, very strong long-term chart, or very strong short-term chart is what I meant. What do you guys think of EVGO? Do you think it goes up? Let me know. EVGO also had this drop yesterday, which basically said their shares are trading high after the company and GM announced an expansion of their fast charging infrastructure build-out collab currently underway across the U.S. So that dropped yesterday, and then third quarter results dropped today. And so, yeah, do you think EVGO continues up? Let me know. Let me know what you think here. We're watching it. Yeah, Palantir, we're watching it too. Yeah, I short stocks every day, William, for the most part. Short term, though. I day trade short. So I'll short like a downward trend on mostly large blue chip companies like AMD and Apple. I don't really short mid caps like Palantir or anything like that. I don't really short those, or AMC. Like, I'm not shorting those. I'm shorting large cap companies on a very short term basis usually. RNXT, guys, still at 870s. DXF trying to bounce. We got CPOP, didn't do anything. PUBM gapping up some. I believe good third quarter results. Yeah, SOS is a T2 halt, or T1 halt. That's a news pending. Yeah, BGFV, Big Five Sports, short squeeze play, high short float. Jack, I see you in here, bro. You ain't sneaking up on me, dude. I see you. You want to be on stream or no? Okay, we're on. Okay, well then you got to tell me, bro. Look, there you go. All right, dude. I love you, man. Have a good day at school, buddy. All right. We back. All right, but yeah, BGFB, Big Five. If we look up the short data here, a 41% short float in BGFV, huge short float of 20 million, short volume ratio of 28%, short volume of 1.2 million, volume of 4.4 million, market cap of 867 million, about 60.1% or 61% institutionally owned. So pretty big numbers. This is a short squeeze play for BGFV, and it's ripping up. It's almost at $43 a share now. So we'll see if it hits that pre-market high at 44. So yeah, let me know anything you want us to look at here. We're watching Roblox, we're watching BGFV, we're watching a bunch of stuff. AGC is one that's really hyped up and talked about. You know, it's one thing that I really like to see here is, like, at least even over the last day, like, you want to see higher lows. Higher lows are a big sign of strength. They're really indicative of strength. And so when you see higher lows, higher lows, and then even. That's a pretty good sign, in terms of like where the trend is heading here. Now, who knows what this is going to ultimately do, but we're watching it. We're watching it. Again, SOPA showed up on the scans. SOPA rip it over that previous closing price. And this was a recent IPO from yesterday for SOPA here. And this is flying up. 2.9 million share IPO, $9 a share. Went 15s, went up to 50. So really successful IPO, at least in the first day for SOPA. Really nice move. If we're looking at the stock market in general, like the SPY itself, we are down slightly. We're at 466. We had a pretty big red day. And, a lot of this was from like Tesla. Tesla just tanked yesterday. It's break even in pre-market, but it just dropped really heavily yesterday. So we'll see what we get. I think that's probably what's dragging AMC down. So I know a lot of people are worried about AMC. Again, I don't know what AMC is going to do, but I think that AMC is probably following the market to a certain extent as well with that big red day from yesterday. So what I mean is that if the market starts to rebound, I think AMC might pop up with it. Maybe not, but we'll see. And then what else we got? AGC is starting to become one of my favorite ones to look at. So maybe we'll trade this one today too. That's right. Hey, hit the like. Yeah, SOPA, very small float. Yeah, T1 halt is news pending. Hey, thank you, Silver. I appreciate you, bro. Responsible shorting, A. Palantir. Yeah, Palantir. All right, I got it. I think I got it. Yeah, BGFV. All right, guys. So I'm looking at everything here. Roblox down. Here's Palantir. Up to 2370s. Like I said, we did the poll here asking if people thought that it would bounce. Let me know what you guys think. So far, we've got 352 votes on this poll. You can vote on it right now in the chat on whether you think it's going to bounce. Here's the poll. 75% of people think no, Palantir is not going to bounce. And it's not that they think no, but they're just saying they're not going to buy that dip up. And so, we'll see what we get. What? Here, hold on. Sorry, drama in the London household today. drama in the London household. It's all good. All right. SOPA, yeah, SOPA's interesting. I don't know if I'm buying it yet. I'm gonna wait to see how everything plays out yet. SOPA breaking over that previous closing price though. Looks good. Yeah, Prague. A lot of people are asking about Prague. Prague looking good. Prague got a lot of hype too. What about PHUN? What do you guys think about PHUN? PHUN at 407. So what about DWAC? AGC up there. Not bad. We're watching that. All right, so we got AGC here. AGC's up to 1530, so we're watching that. Roblox is moving. We'll see what we get with that too. All right, thank you, Paulo D. Yeah, we got somebody yelling and crying about the music, but nobody cares about that D. BTB. Yeah, I've heard about BTB trying here. It's up to 170s. Looks good. Not too bad. Hey, thank you. All I do is, it's all I, what's up, Trip? AGC, I don't know. We're watching it to see what happens. I'm more of a reactive trader. I'm trying not to predict what's going to happen beforehand. I don't think, I'll put it this way. You got a lot of people giving out picks because, that's kind of how it goes. Like, people want picks. They don't want to actually look at it themselves. The reality is nobody really knows what most stocks are going to do, especially short term. So like what AGC is going to do at the opening bell, nobody really knows. All you can do is speculate on it. And it's usually a coin flip. And the only people trying to give out predictions on what it does, like literally at the opening bell, are usually just people that are just trying to grow and gain a following because, it is what it is. I'm not mad at them. I'm just saying most people have no idea. And when they do get it right, it's usually luck more than skill on a short-term basis. And so what I try to do is just react to what these stocks do. I don't know what they're going to do. I just react to the trend that turns out. Right, whatever trend shows up, I'll react to it, and maybe I'll attack the trend, maybe I'll, do whatever. But like that's the reality behind it. So I'm trying not to predict what this one does. All I can do is look at support. And so we're looking at support. I think $15 is right in that middle range that a lot of people are watching for AGC. So we'll see if we hold over 15. We've got some lows from earlier in the day at 14 that we can watch, mostly just pivoting to hold dollars. We've got that high from yesterday at 1664, which I think is going to be relevant today as well. And then if we're looking at like a resistance level above us, we've got $16. So kind of this little range here is what I'm specifically watching. And we'll see if it ends up working out, Hey, thank you, Chris. Yeah, I appreciate you, bro. Yeah, I mean, AGC just looks good to me. Trip. The reason it looks good is because it had a really big day yesterday and it held most of its gains. So AGC, big day yesterday, held most of its gains and is moving up in volatile in pre-market. It might be down technically it's technically red in pre-market. It's below the previous closing price. But again, I like the volume. I like the movement up, and I think that it's holding its gains for the most part. And so we're watching to react to see what it does. Yeah, I'm not saying that. Listen, I'm not saying that there's anything wrong with trying to predict what stocks are going to do short term. What I mean is that the opening bell is so spontaneous and random that nobody really knows what anything is going to do with the opening bell. Like you can look at different levels and say, hey, I like this level. Hey, I like this level. Let's see if it holds or doesn't hold. But nobody knows if a stock's going to rip up or fail. All they can really do is look at levels, and so we're just looking at levels too. And these are the levels I see for AGC, but again, the reason I like AGC, number one, is that I've had a lot. One thing that I used to judge whether I like or dislike a specific stock is how many times I hear people mentioning it in the chat. Right. And I've heard a lot of people talk about AGC. A lot of people talk about AGC, a lot of hype today. Great volume yesterday, huge percentage rips, and it's holding most of their gains. And so those are all usually pretty good signs. Now, again, usually at the opening bell on big moves like this, we get somewhat of a correction. So a lot of the time you're going to see stocks like this dip at the opening bell. And maybe that's what happens. And then what we want to see after a dip is a reversal. So we want to see a downward move and then a red to green move, a stock that goes down and then rips up and holds. Like that's usually what we want to see. That's what we're going to wait for. What's up, T? What's up, Trader T? Yeah, I saw the article about AGC as well. You know, and the article, we read it earlier. A lot of speculation on what's going to happen here. It's a SPAC, and so SPACs usually get a lot of attention, especially latest in this market. It's up 20%, over 10 times the average daily volume. And so, you know, Benzinga dropped or Investor Place dropped an article, and that's basically what it said. DWAC and, you know, rumors of SPAC merger is basically what's going on. What's up, Juan? Yeah, no worries. Trip, no worries, bro. Yeah, inflation report drops in 2 minutes. SOS is halted on a T1 halt. News pending. Yeah, so SOS is up on a T1 news pending halt. That's basically what it is. AMC starting to fight his way back, trying to get back over 40. Roblox still pulling back. It's at 106. What else do we have here? We got Roblox. I heard a lot about AGC. What do I do here? Let me find this here. Sorry, guys. Hold on one second. All right, so AGC is up. We got Roblox is up. We got RNXT starting to fight its way back over 960s. And then what was the other one? SOPA? SOPA, right? But yeah, I heard a lot of people talk about AGC, the stock AGC, and you know, it's putting in some moves. We're watching it. Coin got hammered. Yeah, really bad earnings for this for that one. Yeah, SOS is a T1 news pending halt. If we're looking at the catalyst for SOS, again, it's a news pending here. Okay, so guys, the CPI data should be dropping right now. All right, so CPI came out. Core CPI month over month for October came out at 0.6% versus 0.3% expected, so higher inflation. Core CPI year over year for October came in at 4.6% versus 4% expected, prior of 3.7%, so higher there as well. USA CPI month over month for October came in at 0.9% versus 0.5% expected, prior of 4.4%, so higher inflation than expected all around so far. CPI year over year for October came in at 6.2% versus 5.3% expected, prior 5.4%. Initial jobless claims for November came in at 267,000 versus 265,000. So higher than expected jobless claims. So these are bad numbers. This is probably going to drop the market. Higher than expected inflation and worse than expected initial jobless claims numbers. And so this is probably going to tank the market. Yeah, and looking at it, we are tanking. So the market's dropping on bad inflation and jobs numbers. Now we'll see if we rebound, but that's kind of what's going on. And so we'll see what happens. But that's kind of, like I said, that's probably what's going on here. And yeah, who knows? Let me know what you guys think about these this data here. All right, AGC trying. All right, there we go. Bear with me, guys. All right. Yeah, for sure. Yeah, inflation reports out higher than expected CPI. So higher than expected inflation, worse than expected jobs numbers. I have a Z Fold 2, Juan. So this phone is a, where'd it go? Where's my phone? Here it is. This is a Z Fold 2. But it's honestly pretty solid. Like I've had this phone for a few years now, or for over a year now, and it's honestly still pretty dope. You know what I mean? Like it's still, it can do a lot of stuff. What I really like for it is like trading. Like I can trade stocks on this thing, and then if I want to use it as a phone, I just close it up, and then I can say hello, hey, and it's a phone. It's pretty dope. I like it. Of course. Where's my light? I want to light my candle. Did somebody steal my candle? Oh no, there it is. Oh, cool. All right. Yeah, the 3's dope. What's up, Richard? Hey. BITO spiked? Okay, so the crypto ETF spiked. Yeah, BITO spiked. I think people flock to Bitcoin as a hedge against inflation. And so with worse than expected inflation numbers, it's not surprising that Bitcoin and other cryptocurrencies might spike up a little bit on those news. So let's see. Yeah, Bitcoin just popped up on this news. So just to give you guys a little game on the dynamic between cryptocurrencies and inflation. Again, a lot of people flock to Bitcoin as a hedge against inflation. And so when inflation numbers come out and they're worse than expected, higher inflation, people are usually going to start buying up Bitcoin. It's one of the easiest correlations you could take if you're going to take short-term crypto trades, just waiting for CPI data to drop. If the inflation is high, usually Bitcoin's going to go up. And that's exactly what we're seeing. That's precisely what we're seeing right now. And you can see Bitcoin start to move up here as well. It's up to 67.2s. So interesting. It's up to 66 points up. And this data is a little bit off. This is Bitcoin futures. So, but yeah. I see LITB. Nothing. SOPA still trying. Yeah, I'm sure gold is up too. Yeah, I feel you, Beach Bum. Yeah. Yeah, bad numbers, red day. Honestly, it's not that good for the market either because the market had a rough day yesterday too. The market just tanked yesterday. So it's not that good. A good golf ETF? I don't know, bro. All right, guys, we got AGC up to 1530s. We got AMC on the move. We got SOPA at 45s. So it's trying. What else do you guys see? Anything else that I'm missing? Are you guys watching anything else that I don't see here? Like that we haven't gone over yet. Like, and when I say this, give me something that's volatile. Don't tell me, hey, I'm watching this stock and it's just quiet and slow and boring. Like, tell me something that's volatile. Any volatile stuff that I'm missing this morning, let me know. Lucid. I think Meta's the future, probably. Like the metaverse, I think that's the future. Yeah, banks closed tomorrow too. VALN. Yeah, I saw VALN earlier. But it's pretty low and just no volume here, unfortunately. Riot. Yeah, Riot's ripping up. Mara's ripping up. Bitcoin is ripping up. And so Riot and Mara just moving up with Bitcoin. And again, if you want to try to capitalize on some of this movement here, here's BitGet. You can buy all this stuff on BitGet. You can buy a lot of these meta stocks too, or meta cryptocurrencies. Like if you want to get into meta, there's a few cryptos that are based around it, specifically like Axie Infinity, which is AXS token. It's up to $151. That thing was at like a few cents a share a while back. So crazy gains on some of these. Gain is another one. Mana, Sandbox, and they have all of these on BitGet if you want to download them. You can also do copy trading on BitGet as well. If you wanted to just copy other profitable traders, you can see what their accuracy is, see what kind of gains they're putting in, pulled directly from their stats, and you can just copy the ones that you like and that make money. You can also trade futures with leverage. They give you leverage on BitGet as well. You can get up to, on Bitcoin, you can get up to 125 times leverage, which is crazy big. Just be careful with that. If you're new, you can get into trouble, or you can just regularly invest. And it's honestly really easy to put money into it. You just go to buy crypto at the top right and say, hey, I want to buy $500 worth of Bitcoin, you know, using Visa, MasterCard, Samsung, whatever. And you deposit money into your account. Super easy. They are a sponsor of our video, so it's a good way to help support the channel. But like I said, they are a sponsor. And so if you want to help support your boy here, go check them out. And I'll post this link right here. Yeah, Bitcoin's moving up on inflationary data. So inflation numbers were worse than expected numbers in job reports. And so again, like I said, you can see Bitcoin start to move up in sympathy with that. So worse than expected inflation numbers. And what is the newest hedge against inflation? Bitcoin. And Bitcoin is flying up, maybe breaking lifetime highs here. I know lifetime highs currently, what I'm showing in terms of lifetime highs, are right around 67.8K. So are we going to break 100K this year, guys? RNXT solid catalyst? I don't know. I don't know about RNXT. Let me see. So I know I looked at it earlier. I just got to get a little refresher here. So so RNXT's catalyst is that they made a presentation on intra-arterial chemotherapy as a potential innovative treatment for pancreatic cancer. So it seems legitimate. But again, some of these catalysts, they're a little fluffy. I'm not saying this one is, but I'm just saying, of course, the company is going to try to put out the most effective sounding catalyst to boost the stock price. And so in the end, I think we got a big support level for RNXT at $8. We'll see if it holds over there. That's kind of what I'm watching, to see if it holds over $8. And who knows if it will. We'll see. Does my app pull dark pool data? Not really, kind of. And so you can go to the Fintel short report here, and you can see some dark pool data. And so you can see dark pool short volume 52.98%, dark pool short volume 1,232,000 shares. So it has a little segment there that you can go to. So to a certain extent, yes. You can go to Fintel short report at the bottom here and just click that, and it'll give you some dark pool data. No, I haven't, Chris. I'll have to check that out, bro. Hey, thank you, Kevin. I appreciate you, bro. Thank you, Frank. But yeah, so ADTX, Lucid. I see some people talking about Lucid now. Lucid tanking down here. Are y'all buying this Lucid dip? You know, I asked the same thing earlier for Palantir. We've got 414 votes right now. Hey, thank you, Kevin. I appreciate you, bro. Thank you, Kevin, my man. Appreciate the support, dude. Shout out to Kevin with the $1 donation, brother. Cheers to you, sir. All right, but yeah, look at Mara. Mara ripping up with Bitcoin. And honestly, volatility in crypto is good. As long as we're volatile, I'm happy, you know? But yeah, thanks, Kevin. Yeah, 100%, Frank. Well, my daughter already knows JavaScript to a certain extent. Like I've taught her basic JavaScript, so I've taught her the basics of programming, which is Boolean values, conditional statements, object-oriented programming, and I always forget the last one, whatever the last one is. But I've taught her the basic skill sets of programming. I don't know how much she remembers, but I've taught her a little bit of JavaScript. I've taught her how to create a function, create an object in JavaScript is what I've taught her how to do. Or, yeah. But I tend to agree. Programming and math, if you want your kids to be successful, teach them programming and math. You know, those are what's going to help them be the best. You know, Mayor up to 75. Watching that. Lucid bouncing right off of that level we drew here at 42. Bitcoin up there to 67.9s. You know, it depends on how you use it, rabbit. Follow the rabbit. It depends on how you use it, brother. You know, like I'm a programmer, but like I'm building stuff that I enjoy, like apps, stock market stuff. You know, in that regard, it's just data. You just got to memorize. Like programming is just memorization. Like once you learn basics of programming, you can learn any language. You just got to memorize the vocabulary, what's called the syntax. I don't know. We're definitely watching for RIVN, the IPO, but who knows when it's going to actually drop? Could be noon, 2 later. We got Roblox here. Roblox is down today, but it had a huge rip yesterday. I think a lot of people were watching Roblox to see if we hold this 105 support level. Yeah, I don't know. AGC, if we're talking about AGC, it's got a really high short float. 35%, 50 million volume float. So it's got a small float, pretty high short float. It's a squeeze candidate. I've been looking at it. Hey, that's dope, Jojo. That's cool, man. What's up, Quellius? Yeah, I mean, inflation data just dropped. And so inflationary data just dropped, and that's going to tank the market. So we're down to 465. The market had already dropped pretty heavily the last few days, though. But over the last 10 days, you could see the market's still pretty green. So, like, even with the drops short term in the market, don't get all doom and gloom yet. Like, this is the 10-day chart on the SPY. And so, you know, and trading moves in waves, you know. And so we're just on a down wave right now, and that's cool. It's fine. Hey, that's cool, Chris. I'll have to check it out, bro. That seems like something I'd be interested in, you know. Yeah. I don't know. I know the short float and data is high, so Prague, the volume on Prague. Let me see if I can find it. What if I built that into the app? I should probably build something into the app that shows me the volume, right? I think that'd probably be the next step. Let me see. I wonder where volumes would be. Would it be in general? No. I'm gonna try to find volume here. I gotta find volume and throw volume somewhere in there. Hey, what's up, SPAC? Hey, good luck. Yeah, hey. All right, so the market's still dropping here. We're down to 465s. But we'll see what happens. We got AGC on the move. Lucid's testing these lows down here, and a lot of people are still watching RNXT. It's starting to come back. It's at $9 a share. It's just under the VWAP, so it gapped up. It didn't hold all of its gains, but it held some of them, and that's usually a good sign. Like, as long as we can hold some of these gains, that's what we want. You know, we just want to see some of these gains hold, you know, and that's the goal. All right, so it looks like Pfizer CEO was not arrested. Somebody was saying that they were. I don't know. IOTX, PPSI. I'm not sure about PPSI here. I know PPSI ran yesterday, and then it kind of quieted down some. So it ran yesterday. It had some nice little rips. Still up. We're looking at the entire last few days, and so PPSI is still up, almost 100% up. Or no, it's still up over 100%. It's almost exactly 100%. It was at 340 prior. It's at 7 now, so up over 100% now for PPSI. But it's still quiet for the most part. It's trying to move back up. It's at $7 now. IOTX. You must be in a crypto. Market bouncing back up. We got AGC on the move too. A lot of people are looking at that. BTTX. All right. Now, BTTX, we're watching that. Let me look at some of this other stuff. IOTX. Yeah, IOTX is flew in the last day. This is IOTX, guys. Look at IOTX in the last few days. This thing is flew. Pretty rough looking long-term chart, but yearly chart looks great. All-time chart looks pretty good. Had a little bit of time of low, but it's currently up to 16 cents, so it looks good. Looks good. SPY bouncing back up. AGC moving. Yeah, Prog's been sideways, but a lot of people are speculating on it for Prog. It's up to the 350s. It's moving up some. It's gapping up at least. Like, that's what we want to see. We just want to see a gap up. We'll see when this IPO actually happens. Roblox RNXT. We got PUBM making moves. All right, so guys, we did this poll yesterday. It says, are you buying the Palantir dip? 75% of people said no. I'm gonna ask you guys one more time. Are you guys buying the Palantir dip? Let me know. And then we'll end the poll. We'll do something else. We'll ask something else after that. But let me know if you're buying it or not. Everybody, remember, guys, if it's your first time here, hit the like button. We recently broke 75,000 subscribers. Hey, listen. That's a ridiculous number for this channel. So we have grown ridiculous amounts in the last few years. I certainly appreciate all the support we've gotten here on this channel. Love you all. Hit that subscribe button if you haven't already. Everything we do is free. We don't sell a course. We don't sell a service. We don't claim to be an expert. We don't claim to be gurus. We give everything away for free. We give apps away for free. We develop and program apps and then drop them for free. Hit the like button if you haven't already. Hit the subscribe button. And I certainly appreciate the support. Yeah, do a Rivian poll. What about the Rivian? Okay, yeah, we could ask. That's good. I'm down to do a Rivian poll. All right, so we're going to go ahead and end this poll. Like I said, 450, 40, 53 votes. 75% think no. 25% think yes. Pretty even numbers there. Hey, thank you, Mr. X. I appreciate you, bro. All right, so let's go ahead and end this poll. And we'll get another poll. Again, 74%, 75%, 455 votes. All right, so here's a new poll. All right. Are you buying the Rivian IPO? I use Benzinga, blessing. I use Benzinga. And Benzinga is really dope because Benzinga has a free trial that you can use without needing a credit card. So you can try Benzinga out for free and, without even needing a credit card. Complete 2-week free trial. Benzinga is super encompassing. Look at this, guys. This is what I'm using to look up the news. So, check this out. This is how I'm using Benzinga, and it's honestly super cool. Look at this. It gives you all this data. All this data. Look at all this. News. This is news. This is fundamental data and everything like that. If it has it, if it's a cheap stock, it probably doesn't have it. But we can look at a Apple here and look at all this data. It gives me market cap, enterprise value, all this really dope stuff. And you can try this out again for free for 2 weeks. Here's the link if you want to check it out. Oh wait, wrong video. Sorry, bro. Remove that. I copied the wrong thing. My bad. Here's the link for Benzinga. My bad, team. Yeah, I know. Stock is all right, All right. We got Prague. We got the SPY rip it up. All right. Yeah, DWAC. Rivian truck looks like a Honda. I don't know. Rivian kind of looks okay. Here's the Rivian car. Let's look at the Rivian. Let's look at one of the Rivian trucks. And I think that it's a good market. I think that even with the Cybertruck coming out, I think that doing an EV truck company makes sense. It's a niche in the market that is not super saturated yet. And so for that reason, I know the Cybertruck's coming out, but some of these electric SUVs and these electric trucks are pretty dope looking, man. Check it out. This is the 2022 Rivian. It's the R1 or it's the R1T or an R1S. It's pretty cool looking, man. It's pretty cool looking. Like I said, I tend to like it. I like the headlights. They tend to kind of look like cars. But this is one of the Rivian SUVs. Here's one of the trucks. We can take a look, a gander at one of the trucks. I just think they're pretty dope looking, man. And then we got one of the trucks right here. And we showed this one the other day too. Here's one of the trucks. They're pretty cool looking. I like the gold accent. Here's one of the trucks. Are you buying the Rivian IPO? It's supposed to be dropping sometime today. But they're not bad looking vehicles. And again, it's a niche that has not been it's not been used yet. Yeah. Yeah, it's not bad. I mean, it's up to you guys. They say they're pretty cool, well-running trucks as well, and it's supposed to be IPOing today. So again, we got the poll going right now. 58% of people are saying no, they're not buying the Rivian IPO. 42% of people are saying yes, and you can vote on the poll. It's in the chat right now. And again, I don't know yet. I don't know what I'm going to do. We're just kind of speculating on it now. So we'll see. The projected opening price for the Rivian IPO is supposed to be $78 a share. $78 a share, whopping $11.9 billion, according to MarketWatch. So almost $12 billion IPO. Yeah. Cal, your picture's broken, by the way, brother. It was broken on, maybe not. All right, so from what I see, Prague is a much better investment and potentially a short squeeze than AMC is. Am I missing something? The numbers are a lot higher in our favor, and fundamentals as a company are good. Yeah, I feel you. I think that Prague, when we look at the actual data, here's the thing, right? If we look at AMC's short float, AMC has a short float of roughly 19%. Now, if we look at Prague short float, AMC also has 450 million in the float. If we look at Prague short float, it's higher and it has a smaller float. So smaller float, higher short float. In terms of like a short squeeze potential, I think Prague's is higher. I'm not saying I like Prague's more. I'm just saying I think it's higher. IPOs, the pros are big risk, big reward. The risks or the flaws are big risk, big reward. You know, IPOs are inherently riskier. The volatility is higher. Some of them rip up big, some of them crash down, Shannon. And so that's kind of the pros and cons. Like IPOs, risky. There's a story of when I first started trading. When I first started trading, I was trading on an offshore brokerage called SureTrader about 5 years ago. And I remember I was up like $100 on the day, which was a lot for me at the time. And I was really pumped and excited about it. And what happened was that I didn't really understand range. I was a brand new trader. I was up on the day and I saw an IPO. And I told myself, I was like, oh, well, I could just buy a few shares of this IPO. And if I lose, I might lose 15 or 20 bucks and I'll still be really green on the day. And so I bought 50 shares of this IPO, completely oblivious to the fact that it had a huge range. And so me buying 50 shares of this IPO, within like 30 seconds, I was down hundreds and hundreds of dollars. Just completely destroyed my account, destroyed my day, because there was so much risk and volatility. And so the big thing is like there's just volatility with IPOs. But at the same time, though, it depends on what your plan is. Like some people get in really early on the IPO and ride the stock up. And if we look at something like SOPA, SOPA, that IPO'd yesterday, this put in really big percentage gains. And so it's a big risk, but a big reward play. You know, it started off as 15 for the IPO, and now it's just under $50 a share. So really big percentage potential there. At the same time, it could have just crashed and dropped down. So it's just high risk, high reward plays. Yeah, Coin. I ended up losing my butt on Coin whenever it IPO'd. I got in at like 430 and I ended up losing a crap ton of money from Coin. When it IPO'd, you can see it IPO'd. It was at like, it wasn't, I guess I didn't get it at 430. I must have got in at like 400, but I ended up losing on IPO day for Coinbase too. A lot of hype around that as well. And Coinbase, with that said, is gapping down pretty substantially too. Hey, thank you, Batty. I appreciate it. Yeah, no worries, Shannon. What's up, Armand? Good morning, bro. Yeah, Hood is dropping down too. It's just bigger inflation numbers. Most large caps are dropping. You know, AMD down, Apple down, you know, Baba up, but a little bit different company. But most large caps are down because the SPY is down so heavily. SPY is down big after worse than expected inflation numbers dropped. RNXT is up to 890s. Yeah, I feel you, John. Yeah, I mean, John, it's not about. I mean, AMC's like I said, depends on what your plan is for AMC. AMC's more of like a long-term play, I think. Uh, yeah. DWAC down, never recovered. DWAC is still up like 500%. You know, I mean, look at it. DWAC was at 980s, brother. You know what I mean? So DWAC is still up like 100%. You know, or DWAC is still up like 500%, 400%, whatever that is. But yeah, DWAC is still up pretty big. You know, same thing with PUN. Like people look at it now because you know it's been sideways for so long, but like you got to look at the big picture with DWAC. It's still up like 400 or 500%. You know, like look at this. Like look at this chart. You know, it started off at 980s, went to 175, but it was never going to hold those gains. Like it was never going to hold over 175. What's up, Joel? All right. All right. Yeah, if you want to. What else we have, guys? We're watching AGC, DWAC, Roblox. Yeah, no idea, Andreas. No idea. I'm just talking about in terms of like how well it's held its gains, you know. IONQ. IONQ, beautiful long-term chart. The daily chart on IONQ is really solid. Hey, thank you, John. Yeah, IONQ at 7s. We're at 2250s. Crazy big percentage moves over the last few weeks. I don't think it's dead at all. I mean, I think it's just pulling back some. In terms of like strength here, most of these are not going to hold its gains. If you want to get a better perspective on like how strong or weak something really is, if you look at only an intraday chart, or if you look at a short-term chart like a 5-minute or a 1-minute, you're not going to get a real picture of if it's strong or weak. All right, zoom out. Yeah, the common cliched saying is when in doubt, zoom out. And, you know, with IONQ, it's still up over 100% right now, it looks like. Yeah, almost exactly 100%. You know, 100% would be 2044. We're at 2048. So we're up slightly over 100%, almost exactly 100% in the last 10 days. So IONQ looks, again, I'm going to say this. I'm not saying it's going to go up. I really don't know. But it looks strong in the last 10 days. But it's volatile now. It's gapping down a little bit. So we'll see what happens there too. Yeah, BDO is popping up because of Bitcoin. Bitcoin is going up on higher inflation numbers. So the inflation numbers dropped. Bitcoin is spiking up because of that. That's kind of what's going on there. Hey, thank you, SPAC. I appreciate you guys. Hey, what's up, Daniel? Hey, good to see you, bro. We got B2B. BTB is up here. I didn't really look at this one much, but we got BTB up on the move. It's Bit, brother. So BTB is up. They did a general corporate statement, Form 6. They regained compliance with the NASDAQ on the 5th of last week. So BTB is up. I'm assuming this is a mining company. Y'all correct me if I'm wrong. Why is Bitcoin skyrocketing? Bitcoin is going up because higher than expected inflation numbers. And Bitcoin more recently has been used as a hedge against inflation. And so when inflation numbers drop, and they're higher than expected, everybody rushes over to Bitcoin and buys the sympathy move up. And that's exactly what we had. We had CPI numbers drop at 8:30 market time. And as soon as that happened, if we look at Bitcoin here, like if we look at /BTC or TOS, inflation numbers dropped at 8:30. And then look at this, right at 8:30. It's in Central Time, my time, so it's 7:30 my time. But right at 8:30 when the market released CPI numbers, Bitcoin just flew because it's a hedge against inflation. SOS was news pending, right? So SOS was a T1 news pending halt. I thought it was for something other than an offering. SOS, oh no, so they did do an offering, man. Sheesh, bro. SOS, man. Ugh. Gross. You know, it's $1.75 share offering, dude. Ugh, gross, man. They're terrible. SOS is literally just selling shares to profit. It's another one of these stocks that I was just right on, man. You know, I had a lot of people here over the last year argued for SOS. And again, if you're an SOS trader, I'm not against you. I'm just saying, in the end, when a company's making more money doing offerings than it is actually doing whatever the base of their business is, it's a little bit sketchy. You know, more dilution is not what SOS needs. And this is, I think they're just trying, I don't know what SOS is going to do. But the fact that they're diluting themselves more with another offering is not a good sign. I'll put it that way. You know, I get it. Some people might be holding it. I'm not against you. I'm really not. I'm just being real. You know, they already have hundreds of, over 100 million shares in the float for SOS. And for a $2 stock, really bad news. Really bad news. So the fact that they're doing another offering at $1.75, $1.85, whatever it was, you know, look at the drop. Look, and I was talking about this before the drop even happened. Look at the drop. It's just correcting from the offering, but it's just bad news for that, man. I'm not even telling you. Don't think I'm telling you to do that Infinity, because I really don't know. It's a mining stock. So Bitcoin, you would think it would go up with Bitcoin, but it's not. It's just tanking. It's just bad news, man. You know, not something you want to see. You know, you definitely don't want to see more dilution in these companies, and gross stock. I had to switch back to T1. It just wasn't working for me, brother. Yeah, miners should be doing good with the market dropping the Bitcoin highs, basically, that we've been testing, but they're not, which is weird. Yeah, 100% play. AGC, man, a lot of people are watching for AGC short squeeze. AMC down under 30s, under 40s. We got Roblox here popping up, trying. All right, guys, we had about less than 20 minutes. Thoughts on Cardano? I like Cardano. Yeah, most of crypto is up, brother. You know, most of crypto is doing well, especially after the CPI data came out. So, like, most crypto is going to be flying up with Bitcoin. I'm curious to see if Bitcoin's going to break highs. We're close enough, you know. Wait. Did Bitcoin just break highs? Or no, Bitcoin is getting really close to breaking highs. All right, guys. So Bitcoin, the highs are at 68.6, 68.7. We're at 68.4 right now for Bitcoin. So Bitcoin's about to break highs. Watch for the Bitcoin high of the day break, because Bitcoin's about to break highs. Maybe, Robert. I don't know, bro. Yeah, Bitcoin's popping, you know. A little bit slower day, though. There's not as much action today. Here's the crypto squeeze. If you guys want to watch Bitcoin potentially break highs, I'm using BitGet to track it. But look, Bitcoin Broke highs. Did it break highs? Yeah, Bitcoin just broke highs. Bitcoin just broke lifetime highs, guys. I think it did. It's close enough. It's about to almost certainly break now. Bitcoin, yeah. Bitcoin just broke lifetime highs, guys. Lifetime high for Bitcoin. The new lifetime high is at 68.7 thousand. 68.7K for Bitcoin. Huge rips up to, there's Bitcoin flying up now. It's up 3%. So high of the day, or lifetime high break for Bitcoin. All right, so we're up to 68.65K. Bitcoin breaking lifetime highs now. All right, so with this latest crypto rip, let's watch for crypto related stocks to go up. So let's look at like Coin ripping up on that news. We've got RNXT at 917. I don't think they're related. Mara, Riot, both flying up on that news. I think these had third quarter earnings that dropped as well. But yeah, Riot, Mara, you can look at like I said, I'm surprised SOS isn't going up, but yeah, SOS is taking. And I guess I'm not really surprised. You know, we got BITF flying up. What are your favorite crypto stocks? Let me know your favorite crypto stocks right now, guys. What's your favorite crypto stocks, guys? Let us know. Yeah, TOS is just futures cow, so it's off. It's off. If you want to see the most accurate one, go to CoinGecko or Coin Market Cap. Bitcoin just broke highs. Or maybe not. Maybe not according to this. According to CoinMarketCap, it's showing Bitcoin lifetime highs were previously at 68.4. So maybe we didn't break highs yet. We're close though. Slightly. Slightly. But yeah, BITF's ripping up. SOS is your favorite? Robert, really, bro? You can't really be, dude. I just disagree with that one, brother. I've been disagreeing. I had a guy, whenever the Hindenburg research report came out about SOS, I was reporting on it like any stock media channel should. You know what I mean? Like, I'm a media channel, guys. So, like, of course, I'm going to report on the biggest news, regardless of whether it's good or bad for your stocks. I'm going to report on it because that's what media companies do. And I was reporting on the Hindenburg short report that came out basically saying SOS was sketchy. And I had a lot of people that got really mad at me. They said, "Oh, you don't know what you're talking about. You know, in 6 months when SOS is at $30 a share, you know, I'll come back and laugh at you because you missed out on it. Ha ha ha. You know, I'm leaving. I'm unsubscribing." You know, you had all these people doing that. Same thing that happened with CEI as well. And then it's like, then when it happens, and then when these stocks do this, it's not that I'm happy to see it. I mean, I'm kind of happy that I was right, which means that, like, you know, I want to be right, of course, just like anybody else. But it's unfortunate to see so many people just get tricked into buying these crap companies. You know, I'm not saying that you, Robert, listen, oh, okay. Yeah. You're trolling me. Okay, good. But yeah, it's unfortunate to see so many people. Yeah. 100%, Robert, for sure. I figured you were trolling a little bit, but it's unfortunate to see so many people get talked into buying these crap companies. Like, in the end, guys, I'll be honest. Stock trading can be risky. Water is also wet, but the truth is that there's a lot of sensationalized stocks that are just terrible, right? And so you might be able to catch short-term momentum on some of these really sensationalized stocks. Most of the time, they're not going to hold their gains. Most of the time, they're going to come right back down. All right, and that's something that you need to understand if you're going to be in the stock game. If you're going to be in the stock market and you're going to trade and you're going to watch people, you need to understand that there's a lot of people pumping up these really terrible companies that are just manipulating the price, or they're just terrible companies. So, like, they might get short-term momentum. But if you tried to hold on to a large majority of these penny stocks long-term, you're going to lose. You know, you're going to lose. You know, that's just the reality behind it. And so you can make your money short-term with these. Don't marry these stocks. Most of them are terrible companies. They're just truth. That's just the reality. Again, with CEI, you guys remember, I talked about it a few times. CEI We had a guy here that told me he would come back in a month when CEI was at $4 a share. Or he said he would come back in 30 days to tell me he told me so when CEI was at $5 or $6 a share. Right? I'll put it this way. I ain't seen him. I haven't seen that dude. I don't know what happened to him. But like, that's the problem, is that people get sold on these crap companies. They end up losing tons of money. What really happens here, like the truth is what happens is that you get these big volatile rip-ups. You get these big spikes in these stocks, right? You get these big spikes, and then you get some big drops. All right. So people that get stuck at these highs, people that get stuck buying these stocks when they're super high, like people that get stuck buying these stocks here, there's a common saying, and I want you guys to really understand this. The common saying is that stocks take the stairs up and then take the elevator down. Okay. That's the common saying. And this is why they say it. All right. Elevator, slow gains, stairs up, slow gains, stairs up, elevator down. All right. That is the common saying. And so people that get stuck up at these highs at $4 or $5 a share, when they get involved with these big drops, they end up just being really delusional about it and saying, oh, it's going to come back. It's going to be it's the greatest company ever. They're just trying to sell people. But the reality is most penny stocks are crap companies. That's just the truth. Most of them are not going to come back. Most of them are terrible companies. And so in the end, I hope you guys understand. I'm not trying to hate. I have gotten involved in some of these crap companies too. But just understand that's the truth, right? I've back tested these. A large majority of penny stocks under $10 fail. 30% of them, 20-something% of them eventually break pre-market highs again. A large majority of them don't, though. So just understand that. Again, I got your best interest at heart. I have no reason to lie to you guys. But like, that's the truth. And you got a lot of YouTubers, you got a lot of people just pumping these things up. Most of them are crap. Anyways. All right. Man, what's up, Austin? Bitcoin 69K. Is it still breaking? Let me see. Yeah, I'm using CoinMarketCap. I don't know how accurate CoinMarketCap is, but it's close. On some platforms, they broke highs. On some, they didn't. Here's BitGet. BitGet has it up to 68.5K. So according to BitGet, we broke highs. But we'll see if we continue. Huge momentum, though. In the end, regardless of whether we broke highs or not, great volatility for Bitcoin and other crypto-related stocks like Mara, Riot, stuff like that. But yeah, and it's one of those things where people usually get mad at me for saying this. They get mad because the truth hurts. Yeah, that's exactly right. T. Williams said it right on the nose, which is that they become unwilling long-term investors in crappy companies because they didn't cut their losses. That's precisely what happens. That's exactly what happens. Yeah, I don't know, SoFac. I don't know, brother. I don't know whether it's good or bad. On TOS. Yeah, but TOS is a little off, bro. Yeah, for sure, Jesse. What's the symbol, Elmister? What's the symbol, bro? I see you mentioning that one, but you just gotta tell me what the actual symbol is, bro. What's my best investment of the year? Probably Dogecoin or AMC, one of those two. Depends on what you call an investment as well. I killed it on DraftKings also. DraftKings, we nailed DraftKings earlier. We bought it at... it was more of a swing trade, though. So we bought DraftKings at 50. We rode it up to 61s and sold. Yeah, RIVN. Yeah, RIVN has not dropped yet. You got RNXT trying to fight its way back. Mara ripping up, breaking highs. AGC's dipping down a little bit. We got Roblox here too. A lot of stuff is just following the SPY. So like when the SPY had these bad CPI inflation numbers drop, a lot of stuff is dropping unless it's a Bitcoin stock. If it's a Bitcoin stock, it's kind of ripping. Yeah, BTB is interesting. It's just kind of slow now. Yeah, I belong to a group, and that's exactly what went on. Yeah, and I've said this a million times before here on this channel, but it's kind of like a lot of people get mad at me because the truth hurts. It's kind of like if you try to talk somebody out of a pyramid scheme, or you try to talk somebody out of a scam. We had a lady come up to me, or come up to Carol and Michael's. I tried to sell her on Mary Kay pyramid scheme, multi-level marketing nonsense, and it's just like, those things are the intelligence test of the world. That's the population. That's their natural intelligence test. But the point is, when you try to talk somebody out of that, and you kind of say, hey, like, nobody makes money doing this except for like the people at the tippity top, and if you think you're going to be them, you're not. But again, you try to talk somebody out of that, what do? They get mad at you for it. They don't sit there and say, thanks, I know you're trying to help me. They get mad at you for it and say, well, what do you know? You're just jealous, is what they'll say. It is what it is. You try to talk somebody out of getting scammed. They want so desperately to believe the scam is true that they get mad at the people helping them. Same thing with those stocks. Yeah, most stuff is down. The SPY is down, Lauren. So the SPY is down big and pre. We're down to 460s. Potentially, Adam. It just depends, man. I think a lot of cryptocurrencies are going to run. Yeah. We had this lady that used to work with my dad that and she was like family to me, and she still is. But, every time I'd see her, she'd try to sell me on a furniture pyramid scheme. And like, she got my dad in it. My dad ended up buying some stuff just to make her happy, but like, it's hard, man. Like, the whole point of those pyramid schemes is like to pressure people. Like, you ruin your relationships with people, man. You ruin your relationships. You ruin your friendships because everybody's scared to freaking talk to you because they're scared you're going to push them on some multi-level marketing scheme that you're not making money in. Like, nobody wants to get scammed, and the only people, like I said, I don't mean to sound rude, but it's like never mind. What's up, Altuve? Yeah, I feel you, Daniel. And that's kind of how you got to. I'm not saying you can't make money with penny stocks. I mean, I make money with penny stocks, but it's one of those things where it's like 10% of penny stocks might end up becoming successful, and your job is to figure out which one. And there are stocks that end up becoming successful in the penny stock game. Just a large majority of them fail. And at a certain point, you just got to look at the chart and then make that assessment, all right, guys, 5 minutes, team, 5 minutes. Let's do this. A little bit slow of a market today. We still got 450 people here. So, hey, hit that like button, hit the subscribe button. Again, thank you guys for 75K. I appreciate you guys. And let's see what happens. All right, guys. So you're saying there's a chance. Yeah, I've got some friends that are in those pyramid schemes now. Yeah, I see people on Facebook. And again, no offense, but I kind of consider it an intelligence test. It's kind of Darwinism to a certain extent. You know what I mean? You get wrapped up in one of those things. You might not have, deep thinking ability, or you might be just older. Some older, who people are less knowledgeable and that type of stuff might get caught up in it as well. Yeah, for sure. Mara, Riot, there are some penny stocks that end up succeeding. So I'm not against penny stocks. Don't think I am. I'm just thinking that there's a lot of these crap companies that people just refuse to let go of. And I get it, All right, guys, we got PUBM spiking up. It's at 39.70s. Hey, thank you, Stonk. Yeah, we're waiting for the IPO for RIVN. Ethereum, Bitcuff. Yeah, I've got some people, it works. I see it works all over my Facebook. I see Unique, the makeup company, it's just like, come on, man. Like, if people invested just half the amount of time they spend on trying to build a pyramid scheme brand into like bettering themselves, like learn to code, go to real estate school, do something. You know what I mean? Like, you don't need to be in a pyramid scheme. You're not going to make money with it. And even if you do make money with it, they're unstable. Like, even if you turn into the best of the best sellers in terms of like pyramid schemes, right? Like, there's no longevity there because eventually somebody's going to come around and take them down. You know, eventually somebody's just going to get rid of the company. The company's going to be forced out of the market because they're scamming. There's no longevity there either. Even if you get to the top, which is less than 1% of people. ADIL spiking up pre-open, guys. ADIL. We got 2 minutes, guys. 2 minutes. Okay, they're not pyramid schemes. They're multi-level marketing, but they're in a pyramid structure. They go like this. You know? But regardless, I mean, we could agree to disagree, Rifford. I'm just saying. Like, those are certainly... The structure, I'll put it this way. The structure is like this, okay? The structure is like that. You know what I mean? All right, guys. Hey, we got less than a minute. Let's do this, guys. Good luck. We got 20 seconds. All right, guys. Good luck. 10 seconds. All right, guys. SPY is still down. We got AGC trying to move. We got Roblox here trying to make moves. It's at 103s. We've got AMC down to 38.75. Let's see what we get, guys. Good luck. Here's the bell. All right, guys, we got the SPY. SPY is mostly, it's slightly green at the opening bell. We've got AGC that's dipping down here. So again, let's look at $14 to see if it holds support. Let's look at RNXT. There's the SPY start to rip up. Roblox is at 104s. We got RNXT trying to make a move. So SPY's popping back up, reclaiming some of these losses here. And then we got RNXT that we're peeping out as well. Here's AMC. AMC is mostly consolidating at this point at the opening bell, just under the VWAP. The SPY is ripping up. AGC is dipping down here. Let me switch these scanners over so we can see what's actually going on now. And again, I'll say this, like, listen, if you're involved into some of those companies that I named, I'm not hating on you. I just think I hope you understand that a large majority of people lose money, and like those people are scamming people out of their time. They're tricking people in. And if you have to go up to family and friends and pressure them to buy something, you're hurting your relationships with people. You know, you're scaring people off. Nobody's going to want to deal with that because they're scared they're going to get pressured. And it's one of those things where I know people might have invested time and energy into it, a lot of time and energy, but you're wasting time staying in it. And like the quicker you move on from those scammy companies, the better it's going to be, you know. Anyways, just trying to help. Back to stocks. All right, AGC dipping down here. Let's see if we bounce at $14. It's a big drop, though. I'm a little bit skeptical of AGC. I'm not saying it's not going to work, but it's certainly dipping down some. Huge gains over the last few days, though, so we'll see if it actually holds its gains or if it just kind of crashes down. The SPY is up there, so the SPY is over VWAP. AMC's dipping here. We've got RNXT that's starting to fight its way back up, and it's got a huge range at this point in time. It's up to like 950s, 960s. PETZ flying? Is it really? Let's check out PETZ. SPY ripping down here. Here's PETZ. So it popped up and then it came right back down. So PETZ tried, but it ultimately failed. So far, maybe it comes back. Look at RNXT, guys. RNXT started to move up and then AGC just dumped down too. So we're getting some red after the opening bell. RNXT up to 990s. ENXT? I'm assuming you mean RNXT, Joel. Probably, right? Tesla under 1,000? Yeah, Tesla's down to 990s here. AGC's dumping, AMC's dumping. A lot of stuff that we watched at the opening bell is jumping. RNG is up. Look at all this red on the charts. Pun, GameStop, MMAT, AMC, Ethereum's up, but look at all this red. Yeah, but remember, guys, a lot of the time what we look for is drops and then reclaims, and so we'll see if we get that. AMD down, SPY down. Such a huge range for AMD. I don't even know what to buy there. Mara, Apple. Now we're going to let everything play out here. We got RNG ripping up. AGC down. Let's see if AMC pulls a red to green move. I see IFMK. IFMK. Ripped up to 108s, 109s. I'm going to buy a little bit of AMD. A little bit, like 5 shares. Or I'm going to short 5 shares of AMD, I mean. Just to see if we get a reversal. The market's down so big already, though. We got to be careful. AMC trying to come back up. Probably going to get out of AMD. We're down like a few bucks, but nothing crazy. We're just going to see if it breaks over VWAP. The SPY is still pretty sideways. So I think 143.15 on AMD, we're going to be out. Yeah, so we lost $3, $3.75 right here. So pretty small. We're going to let the volume play out in the volatility. Look at IFMK. IFMK. I see EXAI and UNAM as well. Let's watch AMC to see if it rebounds here. Roblox is down too, but kind of rebounding here. Bounced right at $100. Maybe we'll get like a red to green move. RNG is starting to head back up, and so is the SPY itself. So if we look at the SPY here, here's the SPY. It's up to 465s, starting to basically pull a full red to green move, which I guess that makes sense. It's a little bit more extended on the downside. No idea when RIVN is going to go live. SOPA immediately halted up at the open. SOPA. Look at the SPY itself. Here's SOPA. Too rangy for me for SOPA here. It's just way too much risk. OCGN. Now look at the SPY itself. SPY's flying. OCGN ripped at the open too. So that looks good. Let's see if AMC does the same thing. Lucid tanked. Yeah, look at OCGN. It's moving. All right, SPY is up. SPY broke highs. Buying a little bit of AMD, buying this little dip. See if we can catch it. We're at 10 shares. We're trying to get 10 shares. It won't even fill me. All right, here's AMD. Trying to break highs for AMD. Big dip in the SPY. Let's take half off there just in case. $95s. Pretty sideways day so far. Dash, look at Dash. Dash is trying to rip. OCGN pulling back some. We'll see if the SPY holds here. Maybe we'll add some more with AMD, try to get in a little bit more. Apple would have been a nice short. Maybe I should have stuck to that. But the SPY is very, very sideways currently. Not any action really yet, so we're just kind of hanging out. Here's the SPY right here. AMC rejected at the VWAP. Let's see if OCGN bounces at this 920 level. Or let's look at, yeah, let's look at 920, 925 here. Right here. So big drop in AMD. I'm thinking about buying this pull. Oh, no, never mind. Okay. We're going to get out here. SPY had this big reversal, so just sideways. So we're going to wait for this range to break out. We're down very small on the day. All right, we're just going to wait for this range to break out. Unless we're going to short something. I like shorting, actually, here. Let's see if AMD bounces. Well, cry about it, Bobby. That's all right. SPY sideways. May get a little bit of money from Apple. Small, just poking around right now. Nothing, not taking any huge rips or gains or anything like that. Catching an Apple break. Pretty good to get out there. All right, so we're green on the day in that Apple trade. We'll see if we can find something else to get involved with. But so far, we're just kind of poking around and taking advantage of the SPY movement. Let's see if OCGN holds here and continues back up. And Tesla back up. AMC is consolidating around lows. Tesla back up to over a K. It's pretty good. BGFV. AGC might be fighting its way back too. So let's look at AGC. All right, so we're slightly green with the trade on Apple. AGC starting to fight back. So if it gets back up here to start testing these highs, maybe we get involved. We're going to wait, though, see what happens. Let something play out here. AMD's ripping back up, too. The market's purely sideways right now. So if we look at the SPY here, this is the range currently. So we're basically just sideways. And so a lot of people are just waiting to see if this range breaks. And who knows? But that's the SPY right now. We'll see if that range breaks. Tesla rip it up. Tesla's probably the one dragging the SPY up here, too. Look at Dash, D-A-S-H, DoorDash. It is testing highs of the day. I was just about to buy some. All right, we're in AMD. Scalping a little bit of AMD. SPY kind of creeping up. Stop, kind of looking at DoorDash. I don't know what I want to do with it. We're just kind of poking around right now. AGC coming back. Look at Tesla rip. Tesla's rip. Tesla's ripping. Nah, can't talk today. Just kind of going back and forth here with AMD. I just want to see if it rips up to 145 or so. I don't want to accidentally buy 5 shares though. So we'll switch that to 5. Yeah. All right, so we just bought a little bit of Dash, DSH. We're in a little bit of Dash here. Sold a little bit of Dash, scalping that move up. Little baby trades. We're going to get out of AMD. It's taking too long. But we were green on that trade too. We'll hold Dash since it's not really super worried. We're not really super worried about it. Here's the SPY edging a higher. We'll see what AGC does. We'll see if it bounces off of 14. But the SPY is moving up. We're up small on the day. Ooh, big drop on Dash. Market rejecting at highs, I guess is what's doing it. We might add a little bit more here on this dip. Buy some more here. That worked. Take that off. Try to get out break even if we can. There's 20s. We're just gonna get out there, take the little baby gain. Like I said, we're up small on the day. We're getting ready to start swinging. We're building up a cushion, and then we'll swing a little bit harder once we build that cushion. That's what we always do, and that's why we're trading really small right now, because we're just, you know, we're trying to build up a cushion, guys. Hey, thank you, Caitlin. You still doing your channel, Caitlin? You know, I hadn't checked it out in a while. I have to go look at it. Y'all go sub to Caitlin at the Money HUD. IFMK. Yeah, RNXT. Very strong. Bouncing off VWAP. Good call, Joel. Looks good. I basically broke even on my Dash trade. I made $2 from it. We're just kind of poking around right now. We're feeling the market out currently. Look at IFMK. IFMK is ripping up really nicely here. Broke pre-market high, steady rip, big range, big volume. So, yeah, we're watching that too. We're kind of watching the SPY here. The SPY is not really trending in any direction yet. And so right now with the SPY, we're just waiting for a trend to show up. You know what I mean? AGC is dumping down here. It's down to 1350, so that's not looking good. We've got AMC back up to 39. F-Cell. Yeah, I feel you, Manifest. Yeah, AGC, like I said, that's why I wait to, like, I don't know what's going to happen with any of these. This is why I usually wait to see what happens at the opening bell before I take any trade. Like, I try not to get caught up in pre-market hype because, you know, you never really know. F-Cell is ripping up. We got Tesla breaking highs still. Tesla back up to 1050s. So Tesla looks good. I think the market's coming up with it. All right, we're in a little bit of Dash. I want to see if Dash is going to follow the SPY here. So we bought 5 shares of Dash again. I want to see if it follows the SPY. SPY's moving up with Tesla pushing up. So let's see if Dash follows it. SPY ripping up. So we buy some more Dash here. All right, we're with 10 shares of Dash. I'm trying to be patient with Dash, but it's taking too long to come back up here. About 10 shares. Under 218s, we'll get out. Yeah, we're just going to jump out of that. Too much loss. We lost like 15 bucks from Dash just now, which is all right. You know, small. We're just poking around. SPY is green, which looks good. We'll see if everything else follows it. SPY up, Tesla up, AGC bouncing at the lows. Dash is down. RNXT, guys, flying up, though. Look at RNXT here at 1150s. Look at solid. All right, so luckily we were able to capitalize on this AMD rip. I might add a little bit more if we pull back some, too. We're going to buy some more here for AMD. Here's AMD right here. Gonna add a little bit more on these dips. Little micro pullbacks is what we call these. All right, there we go. So here's the dips we buy into. Nice little pop. Take a little bit off there. We're break even right now on the day. Let me just take that. We'll add some more into. Maybe Rivian gets back up there too. We're just watching the SPY to see what happens here. All right, we're getting ready to start swinging a little bit harder, so bear with me, guys. IFMK. Yeah, IFMK dipping down to the VWAP. Do you think it bounces here? Whatever happened to Palantir? I had to make sure I said the name right. Palantir starting to come back too. Look at Palantir. Mm, 25 to 50 percent is what I'm usually talking about. Could have bought that AMD dip. Kind of wanted to. What happened to AGC? AGC starting to come back some. SPY dipping down some. I was getting ready to buy some more. We're in. We got 7 shares of AMD up here. Might add some more to a pullback. So I want to see what the SPY does though. So I want to see if the SPY rips or dips or what happens here. And the SPY is kind of pulling back some, so we're waiting for that. Add a little bit here. AGC starting to creep back up here. Here's AMD. Nice. Take half of that off there. So we break highs up here at 144s. It was trying, but take that off there. All right, SPY's consolidating here. Tesla rip it up. AGC's consolidating too. We're watching AMD here too. Let me catch back up with the chat. I haven't seen what you guys are talking about yet. What's up, Angel? EBGO, RNXT flying, IFMK flying. Yeah, RNXT, look at this, guys. RNXT is ripping up to 1217s here, guys. Flying. Huge. SPY popping up. AMD dipping down a little bit here. I'm trying to figure out what I want to do. But look at RNXT, guys. IFMK, I might buy a little bit of this dip, like 100 shares. Maybe like 150. I use like 25 as a risk level. Right, so I'm at a little bit of IFMK. Here's a big dip on RNXT, a big dip. AMD spiking up a little bit. SPY ripping up big here, guys. So here's the SPY itself. On a rip like this, I'm going to buy a little bit of AMD. I'm also now in Palantir. Small, 150 shares. Well, not small, but smaller. Not the drop I really wanted to see in Palantir, but again, I don't mind holding these a little bit longer term. AMD, we're working on this too. Just getting some consolidation and Palantir. SPY pulling back a little bit, correcting some. We're going to buy into that correction, see if we can keep moving up on the SPY. I need one more share of AMD here because my OCD is driving me crazy with only 14 shares instead of 15. SPY ripping. We're going to get out of this. That drop is way too big for me on IFMK. Take a little bit off here, protect the trade on the AMD trade. Still waiting on Palantir. It's just sideways. Goal is up there. Look at RNXT here. I'm kind of tempted to buy the pullback too. I don't know what I want to do with that yet. SPY finally dipping down some, so I think AMD, I'm done with this. As the SPY rips or drops. Man, there we go. SPY dipping. Are you guys buying this dip in the SPY? Let me know. I'm gonna put this over here so I can see you guys. Come on, Palantir. AMD, I should have kept that dip maybe. I don't know what kind of share size they even take with RNXT. Now the range is so big. I'm starting to get impatient with Palantir though. It's taking way too long. It's still fine. It's not super worrisome yet. I think I'd probably have to set my risk level at like 2330s, but it's taking way too long. Yeah, DWAC. What's DWAC doing? Here's IFFK starting to get back up there. Here's DWAC. DWAC is creeping back up. It's at 57s. It's not too bad. AGC? Is AGC coming back? Yeah, AGC starting to fight his way back too. That looks good. All right, come on, Palantir. Let's creep up a little bit. The longer I hold a position, the more antsy I get. This is too long. Yeah, RNXT craziness. There we go. Took a little bit off there for Palantir. Not as much as I wanted, to be honest, but it's just it's so slow. Taking a little bit off will make me feel better. We're break even on the day. Here goes Dash. Nice. Just made a bunch of money back. Basically just made all my money back on Dash. Sorry, I didn't catch it. It was literally a 5-second trade. But I saw Dash rip up over VWAP. We made all of our money back there. Scalping out a little bit more of Palantir as it heads up. It's just too slow moving for me personally here, so we're going to get out of it. But yeah, that means we're pretty green. I mean, we're not super green, but like we're green on the day. Now we're up $12. Yeah. Small profit is fine. SPY rip. All right. RNXT did bounce at the VWAP. I just didn't know what kind of shear size to take. The range is huge. Yeah, just a little quickie, you know, play. BBIG. Yeah, BBIG's ripping up too. Finally green on the day now, breaking over previous highs. So yeah, BBIG looks strong. So my idea for Palantir worked if I would have held my full sizing. It just took too long, unfortunately. So I wasn't able to capitalize on it yet. Look at AGC. AGC's starting to creep back up here, guys. SPY steady ripping. AMD ripping up too. What the heck, man? So I got another quick trade on Dash, but I didn't barely make anything. It said I was up, but I used a market out, I guess, which got me in trouble. So I'm up like 14 something on the day. We're kind of grinding up. Hey, look at the SPY itself. The SPY is ripping up big. The SPY is ripping up really nicely today. So kind of tempted to buy a little bit more in Palantir here. What the heck is EXT set for? All right, yeah, we're gonna get 75 more shares of Palantir. Palantir, whatever you say, however you pronounce it. I don't even know. AMD breaking high. Should have bought that dip more, I guess. Add a little bit to the Palantir trade. Buying on this dip. Just lost my butt on Dash. It's just too much of a fast mover. I got to stop trading it like that. BBIG ripping up nicely. I'm still kind of thinking about RNXT. So we're down 20 bucks on the day. So kind of going back and forth. But we haven't had a losing day yet this week. And so if we lose today, you know, it'll be all right. Here's the P&L so far. Just kind of going back and forth. Dash, we just kind of lost some here, which, you know, you don't love to see, but, you know, it happens. But yeah. Dash is just chopping under the VWAP too much. What's Apple doing? Apple is above the VWAP. AGC starting to fight back, so I'm really kind of tempted to maybe buy some of that. SPY dipping down, which is causing a lot of other stuff to dip too. Kind of a quiet day, in all honesty. How are you guys doing today? Let me ask. Green or red so far? Green or red so far? SPY pulling back a little bit, but it's been pretty strong leading up to that. I'm wondering if we're going to break these highs. I tend to think we will, so I don't mind getting a decent position in Palantir. You know, just in anticipation that the SPY is going to bounce back. And if we don't, then, you know, we're okay. Yeah, Joel, that was a good call out, brother. For sure, dude. Good call out, man. All right, so we got green, but still early. Green, green, red, red, green, 2 cents green, green, but it's still early. Green, a few tiny green, few large reds. Been red all week, not looking good. Sorry to hear that, George. Sorry, brother. It happens, though. Like, I was really profitable for the last few months, and then, you know, the last, like, month or so has been kind of tough, but it's normal. You know, it happens. Sometimes the market's favorable, and sometimes it's not, and your job as a trader is to be able to identify when it's good and scale up, and identify when it's bad and scale down. And if you can do that, you'll be safe regardless of the market. Like, that's the goal, you know. RNXT up there to 1130s. PHUN. Yeah, I saw DWAC. Look at BBIG. Look at PHUN ripping up too. Look at fun. Up there to 418s. Looks good. All right, so I'm finally green in my Palantir trade. You made sense. Thank you. And thank you, Manifest. I appreciate you, bro. DWAC, yeah, I see DWAC and fun ripping. Nice, we're green and Palantir. I'm trying to give it a little bit more time to work for me, though. The only problem is it might reject at 2350. That's the only kind of issue I'm a little nervous about with it, but, you know, we're okay. What's up, Jay? Yeah, congrats, Joel. Joel killed it with RNXT, brother. I wish I would have, because that was a beautiful trade. I figure out what to do with Apple too. I'll add one more 50 share position to my Palantir trade, but that's it. No more than that. AGC is starting to creep back up too. I might want to get a little position of AGC. I don't know what kind, like maybe like 50 shares, maybe like 30 shares, just in case we get a squeeze in AGC, maybe like 30 shares. Hey.
Can I talk to you real quick?
Yeah, I'm in a bunch of positions right now. Is it absolutely necessary?
Can I come back and talk to you in like 5-10 minutes?
Yeah. Look at RNXT. RNXT, huge rip for RNXT, guys. Monstrous push here for it. Wish I would have bought that one instead of AGC, man. Wow. We're going to add a little bit more to AGC too. Man, huge rips in RNXT. Wow. It's just a little position, Larry. You know, we don't know what it's going to do, of course. We're just speculating, just taking small risk. Small enough range to where we're okay. Most likely, at least. All right, we got Palantir up finally. Been sideways for a little bit, though. PHUN, I'm kind of thinking about buying this dip too. I don't know what to do with it. We're thinking about it. Apple surging up. Looks good. Market getting ready to maybe test these previous highs. Nailed an Apple trade here. We're in Apple too. Or not Apple, AMD. Taking a little bit more off here. Just gonna get out of Apple here. Double the position size in AGC. Ooh, maybe that was bad timing there. Oof, that's a nasty drop for AGC. I'm gonna get out. Small loss though. Going back and forth though. I mean, it's not a huge crazy day or anything. We're just kind of going back and forth, scalping moves. Market has been moving up slowly, and so we've been able to take advantage of some of that, but kind of back and forth. I'm kind of more thinking about getting into RNXT. The only problem is that when these slam down, they slam down big. I don't want to buy it around the highs. I'd prefer to buy a pullback instead. Here's Apple. Apple surging up. Look at that. Yeah, for sure. About the DWAC thing. Yeah, and here's the P&L. We're not doing great today, but you know it's not a horrible day either. We're down $45, 40 or $48. Palantir's dipping down, so we're probably gonna have to unload the latest Palantir trade we got involved with. Still waiting though. Like I said, we haven't had a losing day this week, and so if today's our first losing day, our job right now is just to keep it small. Giving Palantir one more second to see if we bounce off of these confirmation lows right here. 23.30. We can bounce off of there, then we'll stay in it. But if not, everything else will just jump out. BBIG. Yeah, BBIG's been surging up nicely too. And we're going to get out of Palantir right here. Just too risky. Too much. All right, so here's the P&L right now. After all the first 40 minutes of trading, we're down $51. Small, but not the end of the world. See what the SPY does. The SPY is getting ready to try to test greens. And so maybe it'll set up low enough. No trade so far. That might be the right move, Daniel, to be honest. SPY trying. Apple might try to head back up. I'm really looking at RNXT and PHUN, BBIG. Ugh, got the hiccups. See if Fun holds the VWAP support there. You know, who knows if it will, but let's see if it does. Scalping AMD here, mostly out. Get out there. We are now only down $38. So AMD's been treating me well today, but everything else is not really. Yeah, RNXT is just a little bit too much around these highs for me to, for me personally, and it might rip up. Like, I'm not saying don't buy it. I'm not saying to buy it either, though. For me personally, it's too close to these highs to where, you know, sometimes we're just going to get a big slam down all of a sudden here. And that's just not something I'd particularly want to get involved with. I just think the risk is a little bit too much for me and my own style. So I'm just going to wait. And yeah, exactly what I just said. Exactly what I just said. man, when you're right, you're right. And, well, now it doesn't mean that it's necessarily done. 1150 is a big support level here. But it's just for me, like I said, just for my own style of trading. It's just not something I'm usually going to want to get involved with. And there we go. Are you psychic, John? Fun story. I'm a direct descendant of Giles Corey, which if you've ever seen The Crucible, Giles Corey was one of the first men executed in the Salem witch trials, as a wizard. They thought he was a wizard or something like that. And I'm a direct descendant of him. So maybe, maybe. Yeah. PHUN did bounce at that previous closing price, though, so that still kind of looks okay. I don't mind this dip in RNXT either. All right, guys. Well, we still got a few people here. If you haven't already, check out BitGet. BitGet is super dope because crypto has been going absolutely crazy. And if you're like me and you're not, the most experienced short-term crypto trader, you might be able to take advantage of BitGet. Like what BitGet actually allows you to do is you can copy other profitable traders. And so I can go to Unified Futures Traders, and these guys are copy traders. So they're allowing people to copy their trades, trade for trade, and they earn 10% of the money they make people. You can see Moo here has earned $213,000 over the last 3 weeks. He's full right now, but he's made 188% in the last 3 weeks. And again, you can find out who you like and who is profitable and copy them trade for trade. So as an example here, we got 010904. He's got about 78% accuracy rate, 78% accuracy rate. The first thing I like to do is I like to check the copy trades. He's not sitting on any losses. And if you look at his history, look at all this. Hundreds and hundreds of percent gains here. He's going long and short on Bitcoin. Look at all these green trades. And so you can follow these guys trade for trade and make money as a new age form of investing. And so if I wanted to follow him, I click follow. I say a fixed ratio. So if I want to follow him with a percentage, I can't. And because I don't want to make, I don't want to get stuck in, I don't want to get stuck in some of their movement. Like I don't want to get stuck in some of their big swings that they take. And so instead of doing that, guys, I would rather, hold on, let me put my headphones back on. Instead of doing that, I would rather give myself a ratio here. Sorry, I'm kind of watching some of these pop-ups happen. I'm looking at IMFK too to see about a VWAP pullback. But anyways, back to what I was saying. So I can follow him with a fixed ratio. So I don't want to follow him with full sizing. I can say, hey, I want to follow him with 0.2%, 0.2 times his ratio. So 20% of his sizing I'm going to take. So if he buys 1,000 tokens, I buy 200 tokens. And then I can say, hey, if he loses over 75% on any specific trade, get me out and I can follow him with $500 max. And that way I can follow them. And there's a ton of traders that are incredibly profitable in this platform that you can copy trade for trade. They also have spot investing. So you can say, you can see a lot of these big time cryptos. They have Bitcoin available, of course. Ethereum, Litecoin has been going crazy. Chainlink, they have Shiba Inu. If you wanted to buy Shiba Inu, they have Doge. They have a lot of these gaming cryptos like Mana, Game, Sandbox, Axie Infinity. They have a lot of these cryptos and you can buy them and just regularly invest, or you can trade crypto futures with leverage. And so say I wanted to short Bitcoin or go long, I could do so with up to 125 times leverage. I only recommend this if you actually know what you're doing. So just be careful in those ways. But you could also be a copy trader. And a lot of these copy traders are not trading with obscene amounts of money. A lot of these guys are taking a few $100 and they're making really good percentage gains. And because they're making 75, 100%, other people still want to follow them. And so a lot of these guys are not trading huge and you earn 10%. So if you make your whole group of traders $100,000 total, you earn $10,000 by being a copy trader. So it's really dope. You can check it out. There's also free crypto paper trading. Whatever you want to do, they have it on BitGet. They're also KYC verified. So if you're in the US, you can sign up with them. And it's super easy to deposit money. All you got to do to go is buy crypto at the top right and say, hey, I want to buy $500 worth of Bitcoin using Visa, MasterCard, Google Pay, whatever you want to use, you can use it here. And I'll post this link if you want to check it out. Definitely appreciate it, and of course, I'm going to post this link if you want to help support the channel. They are a sponsor of our video. Great way to help support the content we put in here. And yeah, they have Engine as well. They have EHJ as well, Angel. So a lot of their really cool stuff they have. And you can check out the link here Yeah, so I'm looking at SOPA. A lot of people talking about SOPA right now, SOPA. Looks like getting out of whatchamacallit was the right move. Look at SOPA, rip it up here. What about whatever happened to AGC? AGC consolidating here. So we still got time. AMD ripping, Apple ripping, PHUN ripping. DWAC is ripping up too. So look at DWAC and look at PHUN. These are starting to make runs here, guys. Look at DWAC and look at PHUN. Yeah, crazy momentum coming through. On BitGet, can you transfer crypto from an external wallet? Yes, Risky. Yes, you can. A lot of the time, people just buy it on Coinbase and send it on over to BitGet. Yeah, I don't know, Lester. That's just what people voted for, bro. I tend to be bullish in Rivian. I like their trucks, but that's just kind of what people voted on, brother. We don't know. It's just it's just from people voting, dude. You know, can't control what people vote. All right, AMC is up big. PHUN ripping. You know, we'll see what we get. We're watching a lot of these now. We'll see if PHUN can break highs or see what happens with a lot of these. DWAC ripping up. Look at SOPA here. AMC's trying to rip too. AMD dipping down finally. What's the SPY doing here? SPY's dipping a little bit, but not super, you know, bad or anything like that. Prague earnings. Yeah, I saw the Prague stuff coming out. Yeah, I got you, Carrie. Here, I'll post this link. In this link, I'm about to drop details, kind of what you need to do if you want to trade on there. I've got a lot of videos on copy trading. This competition is over, but you could watch this competition and or here I'll get a different link besides the competition link. Here we've got a lot of copy trading videos. All right, so here's what you got to do. Here's this link. Details copy trading on BitGet. Go check out that link. 120 Rivian, man, that's crazy. You know, who knows if it actually will? You know, but that's crazy. All right, SPY ripping up, breaking highs, guys. SPY breaking highs, breaking previous closing price too. All right, we just scalped PHUN. SOPA halted on the upside. We're scalping PHUN right now. We got 200 shares. I'm not sure what I want to do with this here. AMC is getting ready to test highs as well, so AMC really ripped too. You know, we'll see if it continues up, of course, but we're currently in PHUN. Scalping out of it, 100 shares left. RNXT pulling back some. Scalping out of PHUN on the dip. Took 50 off. And I guess I'm trying to figure out what we want to do with PHUN here. Yeah, but copy trade on crypto is a little bit different. All right, so nice. Gonna take a little bit more off here at these highs for PHUN. It's running up. So not bad little PHUN trades here, guys. Yeah, we're gonna get out here. $13 green on PHUN now. Not too bad. DWAC trying. SPY pulling back a little bit. So AMC's breaking highs, guys. Look at AMC. Still watching RNXT. Look at AMC up here, though. Sorry, let me get some music playing now. All right. SOPA, yeah, SOPA going crazy. RIVN, $122. That's crazy. Look at SOPA, guys. SOPA is resumed. SOPA is back. Look at this fly up here. 57s, 50 man, crazy run for SOPA. SOPA is flying up right now. Craziness. Up to 57.70s, 57.70s. DWAC is consolidating and pulling back some. We'll see if it rips back up too. But craziness. AMC is pulling back to the 39.50 level. See if it holds there. Buying a little bit of a dip here, but I'm not sure I want to hold it long. Market kind of pulling back some. AMC bouncing really nicely. Look at SOPA, guys. Is it going to get halted again up here? This is crazy, crazy. See if it gets halted again here. This is nuts right now. RNXT. I'm still looking at RNXT too. Yeah, it happens, Trader T. You're never going to catch the full move, and if you expect yourself to, you're always going to be disappointed. And so what you got to do is just understand, you just want to get a chunk of it. You know, if you get a chunk of it, you're doing good. You know what I mean? You're never going to get the full move. It's impossible to predict how big these things are going to go. So you don't want to try to, because then you're always going to be disappointed. What you just want to do is get the meat of the move, get a chunk of it. You know, if you get a chunk of it, you're doing better, you know. Scalping a nice little AMD trade here. Scalping this move. 10 shares left. See if we get a bigger spike up, surge up. 5 shares left. We fought our way back to pretty much break even. After a big loss over $50 today. So we're back to almost break even. We'll see if we can keep the green streak alive. We'll try. We'll try to keep the green streak alive. All right, hold on, guys. I'm ready to get out there. I got to talk to Kiro, so hold on one second. All right, I'm back. What's up, guys? Prague. Yeah, Prague's ripping. We got a lot of stuff moving here. We tried to take advantage of some of it, but we'll see what happens. Yeah, Prague. Wow. Yeah, y'all are right. So we had a lot of people talking about Prague this morning too. So crazy volatility. Maybe we'll trade Prague. Nice manifest. Yeah, huge rip on Prague. Big move. AMC dipping down a little bit. Prague dipping. We'll buy this little dip in Prague. We'll see how much it goes. We're 50 shares. We'll maybe add some more if we can. But just sometimes when we get a big rip like this, we get a consequential spike back up, and we'll see if we continue to get that here. But who knows? Maybe not. Well, bad. I need a little bit bigger sizing here, but yeah, we're okay. Kind of needed more shares. Never got a pullback area, which is fine, but we need a few hundred shares. I think we probably should have taken at least 100 here. Maybe we'll get a better pullback. We'll see. PHUN still steady, ripping back up, guys. So PHUN, I need a little bit more here, guys. I'm gonna buy 75. 75 is good. We'll add a little bit to it, a little dip. Try to get a flat, even 100 shares. Yeah. There we go. All right, we just nailed another AMD long. Up to about $50 just on AMD today. Man, look at Fun. PHUN. I should have bought that one, dude. Fun is crazy. Look at that, 430s. Sorry, I realized I had 30 minutes for the IPO. We'll see. I don't know. Made a little bit on Fun today, but not much. AMD rip was beautiful. Oof, it's kind of gross. Like I said, I don't mind buying this up on Prague, but I don't want to risk too much here. We'll get another 50 shares, and then that's it. Still looking at PHUN. Oof. Here's a little Prague dip. I don't mind this little dip. We'll buy 50 here. $100 shares Prague. Or PHUN, I mean. Well, we're in 150 shares of Prague, but... we break this low here, we got to get out. And it might bounce over this too, but too big of a risk. We'll take the little loss for Prague. It might bounce. I think it probably will bounce. It's just a longer term trade that I'm not willing to get involved with yet. SPY moving. RIVN, is it live? No, not yet. Not on my platform, at least. AMC pulling back a little bit. RNXT still consolidating around the VWAP area. We're in a little bit of fun, PHUN. AGC making me sleepy. Yeah, me too. It's just boring. SOPA. Yeah, SOPA's steady ripping up. SOPA's honestly crazy right now. Recent IPO, huge rips. Because Tiny, or from Trader T, there's no way for you to predict this. There's just no way for you to predict it. You can't beat yourself up over it. There's no way to predict that. You know what I mean? It's just one of those things where there's nothing to predict. You didn't do anything wrong necessarily there. You just day traded it, which is what you're, I think that's probably what you were going for. It's impossible to predict a squeeze like this, I mean, you can, but it's not going to be super reliable, Yeah, you're good, Trader T. RNXT starting to head back up too. Not bad. Let's see what we can find some different music. I'm still in PHUN. But you're a wizard. You can predict. Nah, you're good, T. I'm just trying to help. Like I said, there's no way to really predict that. There's nothing to be upset about. It happens. Like I said, if you're gonna scalp like me, or if you're gonna trade like me at all, like I can't get upset over these big moves. Like I'll always be upset. You know what I mean? And I don't want to always be upset. And so it's something that, do I wish I would have got in on SOPA? Sure. But am I gonna get upset I didn't? No. It's just gonna end up. I'm always gonna be upset. AGC is back over VWAP trying to hold. So I'm watching AGC here. It's trying to hold the VWAP area there. Well, Amazon and Ford shadow Rivian since they are heavily invested in it, and Ford is around $20. I don't know. Good thesis there, potential. SOPA is still halted on the upside. And I get it, Trader T. I don't mean to just kind of get on to you. I'm not trying to. You're a good trader. I'm just trying to help you. Like, well, I used to always get upset when I would miss things. And like, eventually I was just kind of like, it doesn't matter. Like if you're making money, you're making money. So even if you're down on a specific symbol, it's not the end of the world. I'm probably going to get out of PHUN. It's just taking too long up here. I mean, I don't know. Yeah, and then yeah, I mean, with stuff like SOPA, it's going to start to get inherently more risky as it keeps getting halted too. So it's not something most people want to trade right now, I don't think. I think it's just going to keep getting riskier and riskier. Market popping back up. Watching PHUN, I'm still sitting in it. So small now, though. Still thinking of AGC. What's up, Armand? I'm probably going to go ahead and get out of here. Doing a great job with this channel. Thank you, Mr. Man. I appreciate you, bro. I'm probably going to go ahead and get out of here. I don't see much else I really like, and we'll see how the rest of the day goes. But like I said, if you want to check out BitGet, I'll post this link here. BitGet is the dopest platform for crypto. The dopest platform you've ever used. The dopest dope you ever spoke. The dopest platform you ever used. And I'll post this link here. And you can see you can buy regular crypto. So like it's good if you want to invest in Shiba Inu or buy Dogecoin or whatever you want to do, right? Doge, they have Shiba, they've got Mana, they've got Engine. They've got a bunch of these gaming cryptos that you probably want to start taking a look at, because I think some of those gaming coins are the future. They have those coins, but they also have a lot of other really dope stuff like copy trading. You can copy other profitable traders, see which ones make money, see which ones don't, and then copy the ones that do, literally trade for trade. And this guy, honestly, I might have to follow this guy, because this guy is killing it, man. 515% total, 515% in the last 3 weeks. Look at these gains. Look at these percentage gains here. These are crazy big, crazy big. I might have to follow this guy. You can also trade leverage crypto futures, and they're KYC verified. So if you're in the US, you can use them. And so I'll drop this link. You can also check out crypto futures. Like, a lot of people are trying to trade like me, but they might not have the funding for it. And so with Top Step, they fund you in the futures market. And the futures market has no PDT rule. So they give you a demo. If you can hit their target and follow their rules, then they fund you the same amount. And so they give you a 50K demo. If you can hit 3K in profit while following their rules, then they fund you 50K with an 80% profit split. Honestly, a really dope platform, regulated and located in the US, and they pay out millions of dollars every year to their profitable traders. They fund thousands of traders a year. And so here's that link. Here's the Top Step link if you want to check it out. Really dope platform. Good way to trade the same scalping setups that I do without needing a 30K account like I have. And so if you want to check this link out, here's the link. Help support your channel. Help support your boy here with this channel. Also, guys, I'm going to post this, our latest crypto channel video. We did drop a crypto video on, gaming, crypto gaming. And it's honestly the future. It's honestly the future, guys. So go watch this video, check it out. Super dope concepts. Crypto gaming is the future, guys, in my opinion. And so if you haven't seen the video, go subscribe to our latest channel, Beginner Crypto. It's youtube.com/beginner crypto, and watch this video. Really cool video, really good concept. There's the link right there. Y'all go sub to that channel. I'm starting it with a partner of mine, business partner of mine, and we're going to run the channel. Crypto Dude. A lot of really cool, interesting concepts going down in the crypto world. And yeah, y'all go check it out. I'm also nailing an AMD trade right before we leave. I've been sitting in this one for a little bit. And so I'm nailing an AMD trade. This will bring me nicely green on the day now. Oops. All right. So we ended up making about $71 today just on AMD alone. Oh my gosh. Let me buy these. Get out of these. Oh my gosh. All right. Luckily, there's no commissions on TOS, or I'd be giving some back. But that brings me green on the day, and that keeps the green streak alive. So, hey, you love to see it. Oh, actually, I'm not green on the day. Damn, dude. I'm going to have to trade. We're going to get out of PHUN. It's taking too long. But I'm not green on the day. I thought I was. We are down $7 today, but it's way better than before. I mean, hey, we'll see if we end up trading again. I'm just going to close it down, but it's not bad. This is our only losing day so far this week, and it's $7. So we're making money this week. You love to see it. But yeah, guys, good luck. Love you all. Have a good day. We'll see you guys next time. Hit the like and subscribe button if you haven't already, and I'll see you guys then.